KO the basic. We lit tonight. Y'all come through, man. Y'all know how we gonna show up and show out. See y'all all in the building.
Yo, what's going on with y'all, man? It's your boy KO. It's your boy Knockout. KO 86. Knockout Boxing. Knockout Boxing 86. Knockout 86. KO Boxing. Whatever you want, call me. I'm live. I'm back. We here. Welcome to another episode of Knockout Boxing 86 TV. Smash the like button as you come in the building. It's free. Free, yo. Hit that super chat. It's right there where you're leaving a comment. Show your support for the hard work and dedication. And you can also hit that cash app. Y'all see it right up under my avatar right there. $ Knockout Boxing 86 TV is the cash app. I appreciate everyone's support. Now, y'all know we got to get the likes all the way up. Let's go. Get the likes all the way up. Get them up so we can get into this boxing talk, man. But y'all know I love boxing. Y'all know I'm with it because I'm here and my Dallas Cowboys is playing. But I said we gotta talk. I said we gotta kill the misinformation. We gotta bring some clarity, some logic, some facts, and some common sense to the table. That's what we have to do tonight. So, it's 87 people in here right now. Y'all know we got to get the likes up to 100. So, run them likes all the way up to 100 so we can get straight to the action. Brother Huey Q, what's happening? Humble Quan, what up? Letitia Jackson, Mr. Bono, All Things, Chef Boy RC, Trap Band 337, Brandon Broussard, Mike Moss, what up? Salute to you. Dre's Finest, Brandon Maurice, Intelic 813, my dog Young World. What up, Young World? Salute. And looks like we got a cash out. Shout out to my dog. Shout out to my dog, right, Sean Kelly. 3 of them things. 3 piece. No biscuit in the cash out. He said nothing. He just showing love to the channel. I appreciate you, big dog. Shout out to my dog. all things 5-piece. No biscuit in the super chat. He said absolutely nothing. He just showing love to the channel, and I appreciate you, big homie. Thank you so much. Slogan 1, what up, Big Braille? What up, Writers Block? What's happening? Paid in full, opulent LDTV. Florida is here. Double O Splash. William Old School. What up, William Old School? Slick Rick. Seattle, Washington is in the building. Big Bob Gun. Swoosh Life. D Willie, what's happening? Thrill Hill, the O to the G. Thrill to the Hill. What up, Thrill Hill? Josh, 803. Kelly Artist, you're late. Yes, I'm late. Apologize to y'all. Life be life. But we here. Junior Francois. What up? Mr. Fitz. Kiro to the Blizzak. What up? A Sostain. What's happening with you, man? Z-Wop. Zwap. What up? Mr. Make 'em Sick. Million Films. Don Ballin. Realistic. Washington fan. What's happening with you? Blitz'em J. Nah, he said KO must be looking at the game. Nah, I was finishing up dinner, man. I'm trying not to eat too late. You know what I mean? Fresh 313. What's happening? Who? LeBron Jones. Who? LeBron Jones. Who? LeBron Jones. OG Victor. The 997-year-old man. What up? Meaty Riley. What's happening? Boxing and BBQ. What up? Sosco Factory. What's happening with you, bro? Lee Jackson. What's up, Lee? One time 8. Gervonta 8 to the 5 to the 6. What's good, brother? Night Rider 16. TLF Ash. What up? What's good? In the building boxing. Frederick LeJohn. Nelson Rosario. What up, Nelson? Desmond Johnson. 41 likes is nowhere close to enough. Hit the button. Hit the like button. Braden Golson. What up? From Mississippi. What up, Braden? What part of Mississippi? Went to college out there in Jackson, Mississippi, you know. Dondrick them, what up? Marshawn West, what's good? Angry White Man Podcast. What up to my dog D1? Check out him and William Old School on the Angry White Man Podcast, talking that boxing. He got another channel called D1 too. He got multiple channels, doing multiple things. Go subscribe. Stephen Kelly Jr., what up? Ghetto Fabulous. Ghetto Fab. Big Dre. What up, Big Dre? Salute, fam. Edward Harris in the building. Donald Favors, what's good? There go D1 other channel, what's good? Ricky Williams, what up, Ricky? Kendra Scott is in the building. Shout out to Run It, Bravo. Rico Dowdle got y'all right now, don't he? Salute to the El Presidente of the membership committee. That is Ronnie Bravo in the building. Salute, fam. All right, well, I'm waiting on y'all to get the likes up. I'm ready to get started, ready to turn this camera on. Let me go grab my... Ooh, can you give me a body armor too? Please. Be your own daughter, man. Be your own kids. She told me no. I think she's going to get it, though. What y'all think? She got it. We good. We good. Your boy KO is loved. All right, shout out to my dog. Drake with the 2-piece in the cash app. He said absolutely nothing. Just showing love to the channel. I appreciate you. You said we still at 41 likes. Yours got to be wrong. Let me go check mine real quick. Nah, it's 84. It's 84 likes, man. We need 14 people to hit the like button so we can get the show started. I think your Cowboys down 10-0. Bro, we lose to the Cards. See, and this is why, dog. I didn't want a double whammy. So I missed talking boxing with y'all and then just watch the Cowboys lose? Nah, bro. Nah, fam. But I got the score up, William Mosco. I appreciate you keeping me in the loop. But I got the score up in the background. But yeah, see, nah, I thought about it, bro. Missing my show to watch them boys potentially piss me off. Nah, I'm good. I'll be either pleasantly surprised that they win, or I'll be not as mad that I didn't have to sit there and watch them lose. And at least I talked some boxing tonight. You feel me? Tim Carrot, not Jim Carrot, 5-piece. No biscuit in the super chat says we got Marvin Harrison Jr. looking like a daddy. God, they balling on us like that. Sheesh. D Nizzle, what's good with you? I appreciate the love, Tim Carrot. Oh, thank you, man. Thank you so much. I'm just waiting on the like button, y'all. 120 in the building. Why can't we get to 100 likes? Y'all know the routine. Y'all know the drill. Give me some. I got to handle something real quick. Got a brother in the chat talking crazy. Welcome to the channel, Chef Boy RC. Saw you over on KQs. Appreciate you pulling up. But no disrespect to my Cowboys is tolerated. We're going to see your ass in exactly 1 minute. 1 minute, we'll see your ass in 1 minute. I only put you in timeout for 1 minute to think about what you said. Don't talk about my boys. We're going to the Super Bowl. We suck so bad. I can say we suck. You don't get to talk shit. On Trail Allen, what up? He say, get it to 100. Chat, y'all listening, Trail, man. Damn, what y'all doing? Hey, shout out to whoever put me on this body armor. Y'all was in the chat telling me that I need to leave the Gatorade alone, get to the body armor. So I'm on this strawberry banana bar body armor. You know what I mean? I'm on this strawberry banana joint. It's good. 102. 102. Let's get to work, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Richardson Hitchens versus, let me get my camera on. All right. Richardson Hitchens versus Keyshawn Davis. Let me show y'all something. Richardson Hitchens versus Keyshawn Davis set for the undercard of Team Alifu versus Shakur Stevenson in February 2026. The fight will be for Hitchens' IBF Super Lightweight World Title. Hitchens defends his belt against the unbeaten Davis in an all-major American clash, part of the Riyadh season card in Saudi Arabia at the Zone Boxing. This is BS, y'all. This is BS, y'all. This is bull S. It's bullshit. Look at the name. At Boxing. Oh, that's the handle. That's the same handle with the fake Michael Benson name that reported on Tank and Jake a couple days ago. Y'all got to watch out for stuff like this, and then you got to use your logic and remember what they're telling you. Remember, Richardson Hitchens is a free agent, man. And according to Eddie Hearn has Turkey Al-Sheik's loyalty. And Turkey Al-Sheik will not work with Richardson Hitchens unless Eddie Hearn is involved because of how Richardson Hitchens left Eddie Hearn. Okay, yep, paid. There you go. I wasn't gonna put you out there, but since you put yourself out there, yeah, paid hit me up, man. Hey, KO, man, look at this. The handle say boxing hoe. It's the same dude, man. Y'all gotta be careful when y'all watching these reports. A lot of these people, and we'll get into this shit later on too. A lot of these dudes be using clickbait or whatever. What up, Double O Splash? Salute. But so you got that, which is why I'm calling cap on this. And you got Keyshawn Davis being number one in the WBO. Bob Arum used his pull. He used his connections within the WBO. He used all of that to get Keyshawn Davis number one in the WBO rankings. And if you go look, show y'all something real quick. This is another way for you to be able to tell, right? Stop sharing this one. And let me share this one for y'all, man. Here we go. These are the IBF rankings for 140 pounds. Richardson Hitchens is the champion. Number one is not rated. Number two is not rated. Number three is Lindolfo Delgado, Gabriel Valenzuela, Oscar Duarte, Kenneth Sims, Jermaine Ortiz, Elvis Rodriguez, Arthur Adam Azim, Ernest Tito Mercado, John Manal, Michelle Ali Rivera, Pierce O'Leary, and Brayon Gorham. Keyshawn Davis can't even get an IBF title shot as of right now because he's not even in the IBF ranking system. They put him at number one in the WBO for Team Malifu's belt. Okay? That's an update for Team Malifu's belt. So we got to be smarter what we listen to, bro. Somebody got to show this to me, bro. Somebody give me the bio link. I can't get it on here, bro. Anyway, hold up. Shout out to JB, the channel formerly known as Fight Game, dropping 20 of them things. 20 piece. No biscuit in the super chat. He said absolutely nothing. He just showing love to the channel. I appreciate you. Click the link tree. All right, let me find it. I see the link tree right here. Okay, here it is. Yeah, I found it. All right, let's read this joint. Shout out to TJ Donner with the 2-piece. No biscuit in the super chat. He said absolutely nothing. He just showing love to the channel. I appreciate you, big dog. Salute to you. All right, here we go. This just came through 5 minutes ago. Let me do something real quick. Let me change. Change the title of this live. All right, there we go. I changed that title so people can come in. Shout out to TJ Donald with the 2-piece. No biscuit in the super chat. He said absolutely nothing. He's just showing love to the channel. I appreciate you, big dog. Thank you so much. All right, so this is the official statement from MVP Promotions. Says most valuable promotions in Netflix will no longer move forward with Jake Paul versus Gervonta Davis. Plans remain for a Jake Paul headline event on Netflix in 2025. Most valuable promotions in Netflix have announced that Jake Paul versus Gervonta Davis, originally scheduled for Friday, November the 14th at the Kaseya Center in Miami, Florida, will no longer be moving forward. Our team has worked closely with all parties to navigate this situation responsibly, said Nikisa Badarian, CEO of Most Valuable Promotions. While we will not be moving forward with this event, our plan still remains for Jake Paul to headline an event on Netflix in 2025. Details regarding a new date, location, Jake's opponent, and additional bouts will be shared as soon as they are finalized. We thank Netflix, Kaseya Center, and the Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino for their partnership. Most Valuable Promotions appreciate the continued support and understanding of our athletes, partners, sponsors, and fans as we work to finalize updated event plans. Fans who purchase tickets via Ticketmaster for Jake Paul versus Gervonta Davis will get an automatic refund through their original point of purchase within 14 to 21 days. Fans who purchase through secondary markets should contact them for ticket assistance. Please contact ticket office at heat.com. MVP thanks everyone for their patience and looks forward to delivering an extraordinary boxing event in 2025 live globally on Netflix. That is the official statement. I'm going to leave that up. How do I change? No, I don't want to do that one. I don't want to do that one. How do we make it? There we go. We'll do that for right now. I always bet on black. What up? Oh, no, I didn't mean to stop sharing that. Hold on. Where'd it go? Let me pull this back up for y'all. Give me a second. Share screen. All right, so fight's officially off. No more rumors. No more he said, she said. This is the official statement from MVP Promotions, and now it's time to react to it. Now it's time to talk about it. Not from Mike Coppinger, not from Chris Mannix, not from anybody. From MVP Promotions. I'm gonna put a link in the chat too. I'm gonna put a link in the chat for y'all, bro. Give me 1 second. Or not a link. I want to put a poll in the chat. Is what I want to do. I want to see how y'all feeling about this shit, man. How do I do a poll? No, Rich, I'm not dropping the link until later. Start a poll. All right, there we go. We got the poll going. All right, Ellen, stay on that side. The Kirk clan aren't accepted. Don't nobody want to be no Shakur fan, bro. You can't really say that because you don't know what happened. So here are my thoughts, right? No, Rich, I'm not. Oh, I scrolled up. This is what I think, bro. This is what I think. I hope that they know a bunch of stuff that we don't know. I hope they know a lot of stuff that we don't know. I just think it's very, very dangerous to cancel something of this magnitude because of an allegation. Because somebody said that somebody did something to them, bro. What up, pugilistic shiznick? And they said they would do their due diligence. They said that they would look into it. I hope that they did. I hope that they did. It's not a matter of whether or not it happens all the time, Jalen. I think the problem is, should it happen all the time? Should you just be able to say that KO said this about me, or KO did that to me, and get YouTube to cancel my channel because you said I did something? Right? So that would be my only concern. But it is their business. It is their event. And if you're Gervonta Tank Davis, you shouldn't be putting yourself in situations where anybody can even say that shit about you. Right? Why are you in the club anyway? You can bring the ladies to you. So even if he did not do what she's alleging he did, why are you there anyway? And we've seen people cancel stuff for too much bad publicity before. Right? And while this is going on, you're busy going at Victor Conte, which we'll talk about later in the show. But this just dropped and it's huge news, so we got to talk about it, right? And please smash the like button. Get the likes up over 200. There's 230 people in here. And so you put yourself in this situation and you just messed up however many millions that you'll probably never get back for simply being in the wrong place at the wrong time if you didn't do anything. And if you did do what she's saying you did, you deserve all this shit. And then some. If the police come and they decide to press charges against you, and they charge you, and you get arrested, and you get convicted, and you're found guilty of these charges, then you deserve this shit. Right? But you burned yourself, bro. You burned yourself with this shit. And I hate it for him. But you better learn these lessons quick, bro, before it's too late. And it might just be too late. Calcula says MVP deals deeply with women, regardless if it's lies or not. They can't do nothing but cancel that shit. And people know that. It's one of those things, right? For the sake of Tank Davis, you would hope he didn't do that shit, right? For the sake of MVP promotions, you would hope that it comes out that he did do that, so you look like you made the right decision. If it comes out and this shit gets thrown out in the coming weeks, or this shit doesn't get charged and nothing comes of it in the coming weeks, then you're gonna look stupid. You're gonna look like you prematurely cancel shit. That's why if you go back to my videos, what I was calling for was, man, show some proof, bro. If you're gonna cancel this shit, if you're gonna end this shit, cool. Show that he's guilty of this shit. Because now what this opens up, as I was telling y'all, now motherfuckers can say anything, right? They can announce fucking Canelo Alvarez versus David Benavidez. Then 3 weeks before the fight, somebody could come out and file a civil lawsuit against David Benavidez. 2 weeks before the fight. Alleging he did this, alleging he did that. And then what? Yeah, it's canceled, Kurt Heard. They just released a statement about 5-10 minutes ago that we're talking about. So there's another thing, right? Really what, Raul? Really what? Really what? Really what, bro? And this look weird. I already read it to y'all, so I don't have to show that to y'all no more. Everybody know what we talking about, bro. Really what, Raw? Were you talking to me, bro? That's a fact, Nectar. I agree, Josh. I mean, I feel you, Pork Chop. You could be right, bro. My stance has always been the same. If he did that shit, then, bro, you deserve everything that's coming with it. Straight up. But to be accused of something, I just hope MVP and they, Jake Paul and them got millions. Netflix got billions. They got billions. They got millions of dollars. So maybe they know some shit we don't know, but I doubt it. I think this is just CYA. Cover your ass. Luca, I'm trying to figure out how that correlates. How you're saying what you're saying based on some allegations. So was his heart not in it in 2022? When he was pushing for the Lamont Roach rematch and he had that rematch going and that was his heart not in it then? It don't make no sense, bro. But whatever. What's up, Quick? I see you in the building. Now, Mac X, she did file a police report. It's an active case. She just went down to the precinct and filed a police report. That's all. But have they brought charges to him yet? No, they're looking into it. They haven't brought charges as of a week later. 2 Cents says y'all acting like Tank fans of him. Yeah, that's crazy. No, he didn't. He said he was being sarcastic with a fan, in my opinion. Y'all really think a nigga announcing his retirement on Twitter because somebody told him to retire? He said, cool, I'm done in 8 weeks. Says perfect way for Jake Paul to avoid getting slept. I just want all the facts of the case to come out at this point. Okay, the fight is canceled. Right? Cool. Move on, Jake. Good luck with your lesser opponent that's gonna do less numbers. Congratulations to everybody that were rooting for this shit to happen like this anyway. Congratulations to y'all. But now I want to see what's up with the case, bro. Man, Tank is getting 35 to life for this ish per sources. You got to be joking. You got to be joking, bro. You got to be joking, dog. When they put it in the chat, Rich, or wait for me to drop the link, bro. We got 256 in the building. What the lights looking like, by the way? Shout out to Charles Edward Cheese dropping $100 100 piece. Bow. No biscuit in the super chat. Damn, man. It's sad to see Plain. Sad for the victims, sad for the families, and sad to see someone hurt themselves like this. 40 M's down the drain, instant insanity. Or maybe you meant instantly, especially in these times. It's tough, bro. You ain't lying. You ain't lying, boy. That's a waste. What did you say, 2 Cents? They gotta have no, they don't. You don't gotta have no proof. Just the public pressure. Everybody telling you to cancel the shit. You got people saying that he guilty when he not. I mean, not when he not. When they don't know, guilty when they haven't. When none of the proof has come out yet. I don't think the police officers and the people investigating are giving Jake Paul and them that information. I think this was public pressure. I think, of course, they tried to do their due diligence, right? And they got good private investigators, but They good private investigators can't probably tell you nothing that USA Today's investigators can't tell you. Right? So they don't have to have proof. They didn't have to have proof when they canceled Rolly Romero versus Tank Davis. So I wouldn't go there. You know what I mean? I just wanted to say Big Dog Willie was wrong because there is no man. I ain't even in the joking mood, but I feel you. I feel you, bro. What a horrible year for Gervonta Tank Davis, bro. What a horrible year, bro. What a horrible year. If I'm Tank and this comes out as false, I would say F boxing and move on with my life. Nah, cause what else is he gonna do, bro? Where else he's gonna get that mental release? Him walking away from boxing would be even more detrimental to his life, in my opinion. No discipline to have to keep. No training to have to do. No op to have to. No outlet for all that anger. You know what I mean? Like, nah. Tank Davis walking around without boxing could be like Adrian Broner walking around without boxing, bro. I think this is Tank humiliation ritual. He in the club now. You talking about the Illuminati and shit, bro? He said, I wouldn't be mad at Tank, but I mean, it's his decision. You wouldn't be mad at him for walking away. It's just what would he do instead of this? What can get him the type of money? What could give him the type of redemption? More importantly, what could keep him out of bullshit more? KO, so if it's not true, you would allow the public to humiliate you to continue? Not, I mean, no, I get that, but you got to give him culpability too, LeRon. Why is he there, bro? Why is he there? Let's say he didn't do none of that shit to that girl. Let's say they throw the case out, the civil case out, right? Let's say they throw the civil case out. He's never brought on charges, right? Let's say the exact same outcome that happened in July happens right now. Let's say the exact same outcome happens right now that happened in July, and they throw everything out and it's done, right? He still shouldn't have been in that position, bro. He still shouldn't be in those positions. What are you doing in that position where like if he ever has another accusation, bro, he should be able to say, "Oh, hell no, y'all lying, nigga. I was over here. Here go the tape to prove it." That's why young men, learn to sit your ass down, bro. Like for instance, if somebody say, "Yo, KO at 8:25 drugged me through the club, did this, did that to me," get what? Nigga, you lying on me. You lying on me because I was at home with Miss KO. And I got multiple people that'll tell you that shit. That's what I'm saying, bro. Shout out to Trap Band 337 with the 2-piece in the super chat. He says absolutely nothing. Just showing love to the channel. Those are the types of things that he needs to get better at, bro. And again, if he put his hands on this woman, he deserved this shit, bro. If he did this shit, If he did this shit, if this shit turned out to be true, he deserved much more. J.A. Dixon say, get the likes up. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, Kadir, we got the I just read the statement from MVP Promotion. They called this shit out too much public pressure. And see, that's what this shit do, man. The internet is and again, bro, this is just me speaking on y'all. Please subscribe to the vlog and subscribe to my son's channel, man. Subscribe to the vlog and subscribe to my son's channel as well. Like the internet, bro, it's crazy, right? Because the pressure in the media is crazy too. The pressure to immediately jump to, oh, Jake Paul got to cancel this fight. Oh, they looking for opponents. Oh, we need to look for somebody opponents. He got to accuse this. He got to accuse of that. That's so that was the immediate reaction of everybody, right? Why isn't the immediate reaction? Okay, let's find out if this is true. Let's investigate these allegations. Let's see what's going on. Who is this lady? Why is she accusing him of this? Can we get the footage? Let's go set up cameras at Tootsie's to see if we can get an interview with the manager. Like it was never that. It was never that. It was always, oh, he did the shit. Let's get it. What up, B More? What up, brother? $50 million or 100 M's, however much you had it, bro, gone. They've been having a field day with your ass all through 2025, and a lot of it because of women, bro. The women you did, man, listen. Boy, y'all better you got to make better damn decisions, bro. Kadir with the 2P says, where's the footage? I don't know, bro. I don't know, fam. I don't know if they have any, bro. They should, you know, they should charge his ass and get him off the street if he did this shit, man. Oh, I've read it, bro. I've read it. I read it, fam. Greenville and Mike says he need to leave them ratchets alone. Yeah. Tiny Tim, of course he can make millions, bro. Of course he can still make millions. This ain't the end. It's just the end of 2025. First of the month fight was canceled. Now Jake Paul. Yeah, bro. Bad year for Tank, man. A draw and 2 canceled fights. KO, come on. Strip clubs are loaded with cameras to keep the women safe and the club safe. I 100% know that, and I understand what you're saying. Here's the thing, right? And I'm with you. They filed this report on October the 28th. It's damn November the 3rd. How long it take to get a warrant to go get the goddamn footage and charge this nigga? And she alleged she knew him since 2022. This shit allegedly started back in August, and then 2 weeks before his fight, that when she come forward with this shit, it just, trust me, bro, I get it, but you gotta wait on all the facts because you don't want to look like a fool saying she setting them up, saying she doing this, saying she doing that. Why is somebody calling me in the middle of my show? Hold up. Brandon Broussard with the 10-piece. No Biscuit in the super chat says KO 100. Imagine a 40 million fumble Rooski. Nigga, I'm over losing $40. Yeah, that shit crazy. Tank fans down bad right now. Yeah, he taking L's, bro. He taking L's, dog. Like major L's. Seems to be making you happy, though. Seems to be making you happy, bro. I've been peeping your comments, dog. I'm reading them. I feel you. I feel you. Get your bars off, though. Joko says, y'all said the same thing last. Turns out it was all lies. Y'all, listen. I agree with you, bro. That's why, but I said last time, let's wait for all the facts to come out. And when they all came out, her ass recanted everything she said. Okay? Let's see how this plays out. Let's see how this one plays out. All these in here talking about fumble bag is happy because y'all was hating that he was getting it. No, that's facts. That I think that's the most disappointing thing is that he made it makes so many people that dislike him happy right now, bro. Pearl Infinity says, for the sake of that, the fight is off. I hope this ish is true. I hope it's not, because I don't want him to be that type of human being, but I get where you're coming from, like, because there would be some really diabolical shit to cancel this shit because of allegations, bro. And then the shit turned out not to be true. I served 88. What up? Tank Schofield, December, January. PBC already got a January date. PBC already got a January date, shit. So y'all might want to throw him on that shit. Might want to throw him on that shit. He need a year off for Fight Pac-Man. He don't need no year off, bro. He can't. A year off? You're going to be hearing about some more shit. I promise you. Because what he going to do in a year off? Not go to the club, not try to spend his money, not be in the wrong place, not chasing women? Hell no, nigga. People like that need to stay working. Shit. You need to stay working, dog. Shit, what you talking about? What's up, Rizilla? Salute, fam. You don't need to be sitting down, dog. Let me address this. Glad this terrible fight not happening. Boxing fans should be happy. I've seen these comments a lot. And so I was going to talk about this topic anyway, so I'll switch gears to it real quick. Since KO thinks Tank versus Jank is trash, we should all be happy that the fight is canceled. That's some short-sighted ass shit, bro. If the fight is canceled because these allegations are true, then yes, you're correct, people that think like this. But based on what we know, based on what everyone in this fucking chat knows, bro, having the fight be canceled without knowing all the facts is not good. I don't give a damn how much we dislike the fight. I can't believe I have to explain this shit to grown people. I really can't believe that I have to explain this shit to grown ass people, bro. Based on what we know, it is not something to be happy about just because we don't like the fight. Why is it so hard for people to be mature and use a little discernment and be logical and use a little wisdom? Y'all are tripping, bro. No. I didn't like Shakur Stevenson versus Joe Cordina. But I'm not going to be like, yo, I want the fight to be canceled and I hope somebody accuse him of some shit. I want the fight to be canceled. I'm so glad that his hand is fucked up. No, bro. You don't wish, just because you don't like some shit don't mean you wish bad on somebody to make it not happen. What you want is for the right thing to play out. That's some hating ass shit to hope that somebody doesn't get their money, bro. The proper response, the proper take, in my opinion, is if it's not happening and he did the shit, then shout out MVP and Jake Paul for making the right decision. If this ends up not happening because of just allegations, and these allegations aren't substantiated, then shame on everybody involved for having that young man not be able to get money because somebody accused him of some shit he didn't do. Whether you like the fight or not, bro. So y'all got to cut that shit out, bro. Y'all got to cut that shit out. Niggas is really celebrating because this fight got canceled. And you don't even know if the man is guilty of these allegations. That's the world we live in, though. That's the world that we live in, bro. They the ones putting up the money, so ultimately they got the say. So you probably right. This is stupid, bro. So real Tank fans should be happy that this fight is not happening because it's not happening under him being alleged of something so heinous, so diabolical, so vile, so cowardly. So real Tank fans should be happy that the fight is canceled because he got accused of doing something that is horrible. That should make people happy. That shit's stupid, bro. That shit is dumb. No. No, you shouldn't. Swat Jones says, man, this is on Tank, bro. I got you. Can you drop the link where it shows he did this shit? And I'm trying to implore y'all to be mature, and I'm trying to show y'all how flawed y'all's logic is, bro. If he didn't do it, how's it on him? Unless you can show me that you know he did it. If he did it, I 100% agree with you. Tell me how, though. How is it on him and you don't know whether or not he did it or not, bro? John Byer says, respect, KO. But Tank bears responsibility as well. He got to put himself in better situations, lock in and stay out the way. Shouldn't have been at a strip club. That I can agree with. But what type of world do we live in where you can't even go outside because somebody might accuse you of some shit? Just asking you to think a little bit, John. Asking everybody to just think, put your thinking caps on a little bit. Now, he does need to put himself in better situations. He does need to be smarter and move smarter and pick better women, but I don't give a damn where he was at. If he didn't do this shit, then it should never be filed and he shouldn't be facing nothing to come with it. Now, I'm not tripping off what they said. He did. This fight not happening. That's all I care about personally. Roach rematch now or Shakur or his mandatory. Nah, bro, it's about how, though. Like, do we not want the fight to happen that bad and we hate the fight so much that however it don't happen? So if he break his hand or break his goddamn leg or have some nasty shit said about him in the media and they call the shit off, as long as the fight is canceled, we just happy that it's not happening? To me, that's crazy, bro. To me, that's crazy. Ramon Seafood says, I smell sabotage. I don't know. Something just don't seem right. Something just don't seem right. But I want to wait to see what happens. We'll be following this story closely on this channel. Y'all know that. I just feel bad he missing out on all of that money. Man, fuck the money. I feel bad that he dealing with this shit in the legal system. If he did this shit, bro, we talking about years, nigga. But if he did, he deserve it. But I'm like, kidnapping, false imprisonment, Dragging somebody through the club, beating on them. Shit, fuck the money, nigga. Nigga, what you doing? 10 to 15? Career over. Career over. Shit. Forget the money, boy. Get your freedom. Nah, bro. It's a court case. It's a civil case, but they filed a police report. It's an active case, meaning the police are looking into it. No warrants have been issued, and he hasn't been arrested yet. And they've been looking into it for about a week now. So it's kind of like, yo, what's taking y'all so long? So we'll see. We'll see. So they just might. We'll see, bro. Inactivity gonna hinder him. That's why I hope they need to get that boy in the ring. Like if he get through this shit, let's say, because they got a hearing for the restraining order shit on November the 12th. November the 12th, right? And then the shit, and then at some point, the police gotta either press charges or drop the goddamn case, right? Then it's a civil matter. You gotta go get that shit. Y'all better put him in the fight. Y'all first dating goddamn January, February. Y'all better put his ass on the card, man. I think PBC is behind this after that picture of the Avengers coming together to beat Tank. This situation all too fishy, or MVP sabotage Tank to get this fight out. Look, bro, it's so many possibilities. That's why I say, like, it's cool to speculate. It could be Turkey paying the girl to file. It could be he really fucking did the shit. Okay? It could be PBC. It could be Jake Paul. It could be whatever. I don't like to play that game because that's cool to do if we just talking boxing. If we like, yo, this person ducking. Okay, let's use the facts that we got and let's try to figure that shit out. Right? If we talking about who gonna win the fight, okay, let's put these facts, these attributes together, and then let's see what is going on. Right? But when you're talking about something as serious as DV, bro, as a man with a wife, a man with 2 daughters, you gotta wait on all the facts to come out. That's why, like, I could do conspiracy theory videos, right? I can do let me give y'all a bunch of reasons why I just believe that this shit is sabotage, and I could do that because I'm really good. But why would I? Why would I do that in a situation so serious, bro? It's cool, like if I'm talking to Joseph Jackson and I'm talking about Tank and Devin, and we going back and forth. Or I'm talking to Luka and we going back and forth about Tank and Shakur, or Shakur and how he moving or whatever. We can speculate, move certain shit around, have a conversation. That's all good. But when you're talking about criminal charges and shit that can ruin people's careers and ruin people's lives, out of respect for both parties involved, I don't want to put shit on him without proof. And I'm not going to sit up here and say she's just a money hungry, you know what, without proof. Y'all got to let this shit play out, bro. I know y'all are so used to people clickbaiting, trying to be right, having certain agendas and shit like that. My agenda's always been boxing. Yes, I got my favorites or whatever, but I'm a man first, bro. And I'm a real human being. So I think it's irresponsible if we gonna move around talking about he did this or she did that, man. Just wait. This shit it's going to be expedited, bro. It's gonna be expedited, fam. You before the end of the dog, it's already November the 3rd, right? Before January 1st get here, this shit is gonna have a conclusion, fam. This is not a murder case, bro. This is not some crime drama shit where it's gonna take 22 episodes to figure this shit out. This is not that, bro. This is a open shut fucking case. And what I mean by that is he is accused of doing shit on this day and this day in public fucking places. In public fucking places. Where cameras are every fucking where. Right? And you do the goddamn subpoenas or the warrants or whatever. You get that shit, you go over it, and you decide whether or not to charge. Shit gonna be over with quick. John Byers with the 5-piece in the super chat says, I feel it, but Tank just had some allegations of DV he beat. Just lay low and lock in. Stay around your day ones and the ones who you know solid. I agree with you. You talking about a 30-year-old dude who probably got the mind of a, let's be real, who probably got the maturity of like a 15, 16-year-old because of life circumstances with millions and millions of dollars. Telling him to stay home, that shit's crazy. I feel you. Listen, I am 100% on board with you. You talking about a dude who fight for a living, who been getting punched in his goddamn face his whole goddamn life, who had a tough upbringing, that probably has that's 30 years old with the mental capacity of probably a fucking teenager, bro. When it comes to emotional maturity, when it comes to intellectual maturity, and like development as a human being, bro. With millions and millions and millions and millions of dollars to blow. And everybody around him is telling him how great he is, how rich he is, how he's the best, how he can do whatever he want to do. Like, bro, that's you right. But you can't really name people that are of that ilk that are doing that shit. Shout out to Ohagu with the 2-piece in the super chat. Off topic, but Tank versus Prime Pacquiao, who wins? Am I getting the Tank that fought Frank Martin? Prime for Prime, so I'm thinking Tank versus Pedraza. I'm thinking Tank versus Barrios. Pacquiao in his prime. I'd have Tank. I'd have Pacquiao getting his ass stopped. If Juan Manuel Marquez can catch you, I don't see how Tank don't catch you coming in. So that will be my answer for right now, bro. Now let's talk about who they. But you know what? I am glad to say. Not glad. All right. I'm not glad. That's the wrong word. I'd much rather be covering Tank Davis without Jake Paul and Jake Paul without Tank Davis. I want Jake Paul. I don't want to talk about Jake Paul no more. I was only talking about Jake Paul because he was tied to Tank Davis. Right? Just Mac X, just wait, because if the facts come out that's what happens, then won't nobody go harder than me. But you can't say that just yet. Let all the facts play out. Let all the facts play out. Let all the facts play out. we got to talk about this though. I mean, now he been had a wrench, no evidence. Somebody changed their name, bro. What happens to the fight though if he's found innocent, but Paul is fighting someone else? He just missed out on that opportunity, bro. He just missed out on that opportunity. And you're speaking to why I don't like the decision. Because we don't know. Make it to where we know so these questions aren't lingering over your decision. Countersue a VIP cocktail waitress, bro. What she gonna get a nigga? A bottle of Ciroc? Countersue her for what exactly? She gonna get a nigga apron? Like what? She's a cocktail waitress at a club, bro. What would he be getting by countersuing her, fam? He can sue for defamation. KO won't get. News just broke. KO, what news? Are you late to the party? We know that the fight is canceled, bro. We read it on stream, fam. Will Shakur step in for Tank? Hell no, he on Team Jake Paul. Sue the law firm. No, you can't sue the law firm. They just representing her. That shit ain't, boy, y'all have no clue what y'all talking about, bro. Sue the law firm? Hell no. Cowboy, we getting our ass whooped? Man, I ain't checked in on the score, man. I ain't checked in on the score, bro. What is it, dog? What's the score to the game, man? 17-7, and the other team is in the red zone. We suck. Oh shit. Oh shit. So KO, is this Tank Duck and Jake Paul? Since they said when it happened with Roach, that was a duck. LOL. I'm joking, of course. Yeah, I mean, you know, shit, narrative's gonna get spun. You just come over here for the truth. You know what I mean? Narrative's gonna get spun. The only thing so far that he's guilty of right now is he's guilty of doing stupid ass shit and being in dumb ass position. I can't wait to find out how this case plays out so I can react accordingly. As we always do on this channel, bro. He said nobody will watch if Shakur steps in. Yeah, ain't nobody watching that shit. Tank might as well fight AB. Nah, hell nah. Adrian Broner? Nah, bro. Can this be a blessing in disguise? Z-Wop says now he can get back to real boxing. It can be, but you just can't trust that the young man's going to move properly. Right? You can make it put you on a mission. You know, people have blessings in disguises all the time. You can take something that the devil meant for negative and turn it into positive. Right? You and you can really bounce back and have a good comeback story. You can. But you'd have to see it because it's trending in the wrong fucking direction. Now, I do got to ask, what was the point of Shakur sparring Jake Paul? That shit is not aging well either. Boxing Hacker with the 5-piece in the super chat. Unfortunately, MVP has to put their brand first. Remember, they promote women's boxing. Same thing happened to Rolly. They might revisit it if he's innocent. Yeah, that could be possible. And I think they have to. I think everybody has to put their brand first. I totally understand that. I just don't like the precedent that it sets. Because what if Tank would have lost to Pitbull and Rolly would have never got the Tank fight to get that money? What if Rolly would have got hurt? Or what if he would have lost his fight he had in the interim and then never got the Tank fight? What if Tank had bought himself out of his Floyd Mayweather contract and then Rolly never got the fight at all because Tank was able to move on from Floyd a fight early? You never know what can happen. So just as they can revisit if he's innocent. If he's innocent, then there should be something in place to where shit like this can't happen. If, operative word, if he is innocent, bro, you shouldn't be able to simply accuse me of some shit and fuck my money up. They fucked up with Rolly, and I think this is a huge mistake unless they know something that we don't know. Tank versus Kid Austin, nah, that ain't nothing, man. Tank versus Kid Austin was like Shakur versus Kid Austin. It ain't really. I need Kid Austin, like, at least for Frank Martin. Frank Martin had beat Michelle Ali Rivera, right? He had beat Michelle Ali Rivera. And so he had a really good win under his belt. Tevin Farmer is Floyd Schofield's best win, bro. That's his mandatory, though. No, it's not. They haven't called his mandatory. And they're not going to because I don't think the Schofields want that shit. No, he got charged earlier this year. They dropped the charges, though. He got charged and then they dropped all the charges with prejudice before the Lamont Roach fight. So you think Lubin's all wrong for Virgil? Could be, bro. Why Ryan keep getting title fights, KO? Because he a name in the welterweight division. Trash. Drink more water. What's happening, bro? All right, let's talk about this too. This shit look even worse now. Tank reacted to Victor Conte passing away. He said it's good for boxing. Y'all won't have none of this snack shit. No more. And then a couple hours later, they canceled his fight with Jake Paul. Now I'm assuming that he knew his fight was getting canceled well before they announced that shit. He don't give a damn, bro. He don't give a damn. He don't give a damn. He said no more snack packs. Here's what I think, bro. Read the fucking room, Tank. Like, why the fuck would you say that shit the day the man died while you know what you dealing with? Like I told y'all last time, nigga, you need to be coming out defending yourself. You need to be coming out defending yourself, bro. You really need to be coming out like you ain't talked since these charges got levied at your feet. And when you do talk, this is the shit that you say. It's that hood shit though, man. That's that, hey. That's that shit they own, man. this that bullshit, man. You cannot, dog. You gotta be smarter, bro. And I feel that, Drink. Okay, cool, no problem. Then, bruh, just don't tweet nothing. Just don't go on Instagram saying nothing. But he really don't care about what the fuck people think about him. He don't care what people say. He feel how he feel. I respect the fact that he's not doing no fake condolences and shit. But I feel like if you ain't gonna give no fake condolences, then just don't say nothing, bro. It's such a bad look. Such a bad look to have done that, bro. But he doesn't seem worried about the money that he's missing. Hagu said with the 2-piece says, "You the first motherfucker who pronounced my last name right." Well, salute to me. We got $1 million with the 2-piece in the super chat. How about Tank versus Shakur right now? They both free. Shakur already got a fight with Turkey. Tank is not fucking with Turkey. Shakur got a fight lined up with Turkey. Tank probably finna fight Manny Pacquiao or some shit. As soon as they get this shit cleared, if they get it cleared, he about to be on the next PBC card. They want him and need him back expeditiously, bro. Joe Cole becoming a YouTube member. What up? Appreciate you, bro. Shout out to Dre's Finest with the 2-piece in the super chat. Salute, young blood, running late. We'll see the replay, you dig? I already appreciate you. And you know, it's some people, and I don't agree with this. And I don't agree with this. But it's some people that don't care if you alive or living or dead or whatever. If they got beef with you or they got an issue with you, they just got an issue with it. And it seemed like he one of them people. I feel like it's in poor taste. I feel like it's bad. I feel like you shouldn't have done it. But he feel how he feel about Victor Conte. And Victor Conte made it clear how he felt about Tank Davis. And here's the thing, bro. It's going to be plenty of people. It's going to be plenty of people. If something ever happened to him, if something ever happened to Devin, if something ever happened to Denzel Washington, there's going to be plenty of people that's going to be like, I'm glad, whatever. I don't care. And they're going to talk their shit. So it is what it is. You seen Loma KO? He enjoying retirement. Nah, I ain't seen him. I don't follow Loma. He ain't boxing no more. Turkey said Shakur was signed with him the week after his fight. He's going to have one fight with Turkey Al-Sheikh. He's embracing the villain. I don't agree with it. Listen, bro. You ain't got to embrace nothing when people already got you that way. People already got you painted as he's already guilty. She come out, drop the shit tomorrow, they gonna say he paid off. They release the shit with prejudice. They gonna say he paid off. The police never come with some charges. They gonna say he paid off. He gonna be damned if he do, damned if he don't. That's just the truth, bro. But here's the thing, though. It is tanking in good spirits. Or maybe he just putting on the front like he don't care about this shit. Right? But him posting, that's good. Him being active, that's cool. But bro, we want to see you either A, defend yourself, announcing your next fight, doing something. That's a fact, JA. Is she even marked up, Killer B? I don't know. This is what I know. In the same state, show y'all something. Excuse me. Give me 1 second, y'all. All right, I'm back. Trying to find something for y'all. Give me 1 second. Okay. Okay, oh, this some Edwin Valerio type. Yeah, this shit crazy, bro. This shit crazy. Juke, what up, Juke? All right, so when Tank Davis was arrested on July 11th, they had a Rich with the comment says, "KO, no offense, but it's built for this ish. Tank come from nothing, so anything that he do is profit." I hear you. What up, LeVar Cooper? What's good? Um, so what I was trying to find, I couldn't find it, and somebody can correct me if I'm wrong. What I want to see is them expedite this shit, and I want the police department to come out and speak on this shit. They issued a statement today, thank Father. They are canceling the fight, and they're trying to find Jake Paul another opponent. They just issued the statement like 20 minutes into my show, about an hour and a half ago, and I read it up here for everybody. So yeah, they canceled the fight today. You keep getting in your own way, maybe you're not. Yeah, somebody find me the police report for his July incident, bro. Somebody had sent that shit to me. Hold on. I got it in my email because I want to show y'all something if I can find it. Give me 1 second. Yeah, bro, they canceled that shit with no fucking evidence. Shit crazy. Or at least no evidence that we know of. Just an allegation. Hold on, I'm gonna find this shit though. I got y'all. This is the worst year of Tank's career by far, bro. Everything been great, been cake up until this year. KO that draw got him going insane. Maybe, bro. Fresh 313 with the 5-piece in the super chat says, I'm still going to Miami. Flight already booked. Hopefully Tank case get dropped. Hopefully it get dropped if he's innocent of it, bro. If he's guilty of that shit, then that shit shouldn't get dropped. See, it's just this lying ass shit right here. You really hate that young man. You got to get that out your heart, Bella. It's not true. He has 31 fights. You're just saying shit. You're just saying shit, sister. He has 31 fights. 31. You just being hyperbolic, though. I feel you. Ryan getting the WBC shot. It's a cold, dark time. Yeah, he coming off of a damn loss. And he getting a shot at the WBC title. That shit weak, bro. It's the worst year of his career, Teach. You didn't say this year. Be more specific. Ain't nobody a fanboy. I could never be a fanboy of nobody. Damn, I can't find it, bro. Well, Lubin versus Ortiz, it don't hit the same. It don't hit the same, bro. But anyway, the point that I was about to make is why is it that every time that on every motherfucker, Josh 803, they know, bro. I'm trying to find out when the warrant was issued for his arrest in July. He got arrested in July, but he had to allegate the police were called on June 15th, and I had the paperwork in my email. I can't find it. When did they issue that warrant for his arrest? Because I'm trying to make a point with it. I'm trying to make a point with it. If somebody can find that for me, because it's in some report, I saw it on some picture, and I had it in my email, and I fucking can't find it. Nah, not like that, bro. Not like this, dog. But it should be canceled if he's fucking guilty. I know he got arrested on July 11th. The alleged allegation, the police were called on June 15th. I want to know when the warrant was issued for his arrest. Because it was issued before July 11th. I'm trying to see how long that took. But no, not like this, bro. I want the shit, thank Father, if he did the shit and you can show me he did it. Then I don't want nobody to be able to compete. Give a fuck how much I'm a fan of you, whatever. You out here putting your hands on women, nigga, take your ass, sit your ass down somewhere, go to jail. But if your ass got accused of something simply because somebody trying to get some money off of you and they haven't substantiated it yet, they shouldn't be able to take away your livelihood like that. Because he may never be able to get that back. It was about a month. No, I'm not looking for that one, bro. No, he got arrested a whole month later. But when was the warrant issued for his arrest? That's what I'm looking for. Tank got to leave Miami. Hell yeah, you need to get the fuck out of there. That nigga need to be in Denton, Texas. Nigga need to go to Waco, Texas, bro. You know what I mean? You should be somewhere in Nacogdoches, Texas, bro. Take your ass to Terrell, Texas. Go to Tyler, Texas. Go to Longview, Texas. That's what I'm thinking. Anyway, here's the point though, because it don't matter how long it take at the end of the day. Y'all know I like to give y'all facts and try to put y'all in the mind of what I'm thinking. So the point I'm trying to make with this shit is this, bro. He had a whole warrant issued for his arrest, and he had a he got arrested and shit, and it was all behind what his baby mama said. And because of what she said, they issued an arrest for him. They issued an arrest warrant for him. Bullet, what up, homie? So what I'm trying to figure out is what's different. It's the same state. What's different about what this girl said that didn't have them issue the warrant and go pick his ass up already? And this seems to be much more high profile because it's happening during a bigger fight. And it's happening on the back of that other shit that just happened in July. So what I'm asking is, what the fuck is going on? What Jake Paul say? What you done put on my screen, bro? Hold on, I gotta put this on the screen. That shit long as shit. That shit long as shit. Hold on. Me in that poll. I'm gonna put that shit on the. I wanna put this shit. Hold up. Hold up. I'm gonna read this shit. So this is just now. Okay, cool. About 3 minutes ago. This is what Jake Paul said. Jake Paul says Gervonta Davis is an actual walking human piece of garbage. Working with him is an absolute nightmare. The unprofessionalism, the bizarre request, the showing up hours late to shoots, to the numerous arrests and related accusations and lawsuits. If you support this man, you support the most vile sin a man can commit. I didn't want to give this woman abuser a platform to grow his fans and to grow his bank account. My company champions women. I'm so sorry to everyone involved, mostly to the undercard fighters, to my team at MVP, and to my team who worked so hard prepping for this fight, sacrificing time with loved ones and kids just for this fool to lose his unintelligent mind again. It's scary that devilish men like this can rise to the top of culture and sports, including in positions of power. I hope you people moving forward look beyond his fake streetwear pieces, swag, and search for something deeper to be a fan of. As for me, it's on to the next one as always. Anyone, anytime, any place. Jake. Damn. 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 God damn. Why you signed to fight him in the first place? That shit was hard. That shit was hard. Why you signed to fight him in the first place? You ain't know none of this shit when you signed to fight him in the first place? See, y'all like fake shit. I get it. Because he going at Tank. I understand. You didn't know any of this shit when you signed to fight him. Number one. Number two. You won't make America great again and shit. And these accusations are just that, accusation. It's like, it's crazy that people are acting as if it's mind blowing, bro. I guess the legal system means shit. What's the point of shit getting thrown out? What's the point of shit getting dismissed if all people are gonna do are assume that you guilty anyway? What's the point of that? And then he wants people to stop fucking with Tank and do what? You want us to all be Shakur fans? Is that why you bought Shakur in camp? Already. That's what's up, bro. That's what's up. Shout out to Brandon Maurice with the 2 pieces in the super chat. Tank Turner learned he ain't bigger than the program. Nobody's bigger than boxing. Nobody's bigger than boxing, bro. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. But Tank, you put yourself in this position. Now everybody throwing you under the bus, nigga. Cause he didn't know that you was late to press conferences. He didn't know that you were gonna have requests and shit. He didn't know none of that shit. I guess you weren't alive in July and June when all the other shit happened, and you signed up and you fought him anyway. Wild, bro. Shit fake as hell, bro. Shit fake as hell, dog. That's some fake ass shit, boy. If that's the case, why ain't you just stand on business and not sign to fight him anyway? Phony ass shit. And y'all gonna love it. People gonna eat this shit up too. I 100% agree with you, Wesley. I 100% agree with you, bro. If he did this shit, he deserved to get thrown under the jail, in my opinion. 100%. I agree with you. Can you drop the link like of the video evidence or some shit? Can you show me like the evidence that the police got? Can you show me where the case is closed and shit, or is it still an ongoing case and you don't know what the fuck happened? Just like I don't know what the fuck happened. So KO, where does Tank go from here? You get cleared out this fucking case if you can, and you need to get right back in the gym. Because if he have too much time out the gym, he gonna be fucked off, bro. That's a nigga that need to be fighting 2-3 times a year. That's a nigga need to be fighting 2-3 times a year, man. That's where he go. You try to handle this case, get rid of it, and you try to get the first goddamn fight you can get. And honestly, bro, if it were me, which is not, if it were me advising him, I'd try to get him the fuck away from Miami, get him the fuck away from ATL, get him the fuck away from that culture if I can, bro. But he a grown ass man. He a grown ass man, but you need to get in the gym. You need to be fighting somebody as soon as possible, because the idle mind, bro, sitting around and shit, that's not gonna get the job done. Shout out to Alfred McKinney with the 5 piece in the super chat. Peace, KO. Just joined. Jake comes off like he have something personal against Tank, but kept it business. Why you talking about his jewelry? Jealous? Nah, I think Jake is just doing what Jake Paul does, man. He's doing what Jake Paul does. And guess what? If Tank is found not guilty, or he's found it to not have done this shit, Jake Paul ain't gonna come back and apologize. He ain't gonna come back and apologize. Who mad at Jake? Jay Grant. Jay Grant, do you think this fight should have been canceled? What up with it, Jay Grant? Salute, homie. You think this fight should have been canceled, bro? Absolutely. Okay, cool. I'm just trying to see where you at. So you believe that stuff should be canceled just off of allegations, bro? So if somebody come out and say KO is out here putting hands on Miss KO, beating the shit out of her, they should just cancel my YouTube channel, bro? On merit, KO. Oh, I ain't seen you in a while. Funny coincidence, you're here today. On merit, KO. Best to wait and see what happened because it's allegations. But I think Tank has lost the benefit of the doubt. Really, the last two times he was accused of this shit, it turned out not to be true. So is the justice system innocent till proven guilty, or is it benefit of the doubt? 2017, dead ass wrong. 2020, dead ass wrong. 2022, she was actually the one abusing him. 2025, all the charges got dropped earlier this year. So the last 3 times he got accused of some shit, or the last 2 times he got accused of some shit, turned out not to be true. Is it about benefit of the doubt, or is it about letting the shit play out? Bro, we seen him on camera choking a woman. Facts in 2017. In 2017. 100%. It's a dangerous place y'all going, man. It's a dangerous place y'all going. He can't afford to take a year off, dog. Them legal fees high as shit, and he just gonna get in trouble taking a year off. With no discipline, no opponent, no boxing match coming up, nothing to keep his head right, keep his mental good. He fucked if he take a step away, bro. Drink say he just might be guilty, but I won't condemn him until he's proven guilty. You shouldn't. But that's what the public's doing right now. That's what the public's doing right now. That's what every reporter's doing. That's what every YouTube channel is doing. That's what a lot of people in this chat are doing. That's what a lot of people are doing right now. J. Paul talking mad shit about Tank on Twitter right now. Yeah. He gonna get his bars off. Let me see. I think I just seen the one. I ain't seen nothing else. If he do it, post it on that shit. Trying to reach out. What up, Brashley? What up, KO? It's an unfortunate event, but it's innocent until proven guilty. Jake a bitch who just happy he didn't have to get his ass beat. Maybe, bro. But you can't beat. You're giving people ammunition, dog. Oh yeah, I just read that, Rozil. I just read that, bro. But Brashley, I say this, fam. I say this, bro. I feel like, And I said this shit with the draw that he had against Lamont Roach. And I'm saying this shit right now. All this adversity, right? All this shit he dealing with, it can get your mind right, get your head on straight, or you can go further down the deep end. It's about what you gonna do with it, dog. It's about what you gonna do with it. KO, for the people who said Tank needed Jake for the payday, Jake sure as hell is pissed off. Can't just find a similar replacement. Nah, you ain't gonna find no similar replacement to Tank, bro. The names they floating, Francis Ngannou, Andre Ward. Niggas didn't care about Andre Ward for real when he was fighting. And he ain't fought since 2017. Fuck out of here with that. And then Andre Ward can actually, like, he fit like you gotta, okay, Tank is very, very small. Maybe I might can do something. With Andre Ward, nigga, you can't do nothing with Ward, bro. He damn near just as big as you, right? And he cold than a motherfucker. And he been talking about coming back for a while. So he might just be in the gym, which could really fuck you up, right? Anthony Joshua fucks Jake Paul up. That's not realistic. Who else they talking about? They talking about an Edgar Berlanga probably fuck Jake Paul up. Not fucking realistic. Cause the shit is just it's not the same, bro. It's not the same. Alfred McKinney, 10-piece, no biscuit in the super chat. For him to be on the internet talking about the dead is no good, but he seemed happy. Like he's gonna secure that Pac-Man bag. Like Al Heyman told him, don't worry. Man, listen, bro. Al Heyman gonna be loyal to Tank. All the chance he gave Adrian Broner, that's why like niggas is acting like, oh, you'll never get a fight. Nigga, this nigga gave Adrian Broner 100 million chances. Tank Floyd Mayweather went and served 90 days. 90 days in prison for some stuff with his BM. Came back on pay-per-view fighting Juan Manuel Marquez, I believe it was. Al Heyman Tank is their breadwinner over there. Al gonna get him a shot. Cause you know the one people that ain't commenting, I was reading the USA Today article. MVP done made a quote. Jake Paul is over here talking. Chris Mannix is talking. These people is talking. USA Today reached out to PBC for they on the bottom of their article. They said we reached out to PBC for comment, and PBC said they have no comment for us at this time. Man, shit, man. Al Heyman about to make this man a fight. He about to make that nigga a fight, bro. Straight up. Time to get ready to watch these real fights. Lubin versus Virgil, Vic Hanos versus Brian Norman. Yo, those are two real good fights that generally the general public is not going to give a fuck about. You'll care about it. I'll care about it. A lot of people in the chat will care about it, but most will not. But yes, we're going to be watching those fights. And we can't wait to see him. He said, Jake just ducked Tank. Nah, bro, you can't put that bag on him, fam. You can't put that on Jake, man. Tank shouldn't have been in that goddamn club, man. He keep on playing, he gonna finish his career like AB2, KO. I mean, we deserve to see it, though. We deserve to see it, bro. We deserve to see it. If that's how he ends his career, that's on him. If that's how he ends his career, that's on him. He could end it like Mike Tyson, bro. And I feel you on that 100%. But we need to see it. We need to see it. Shout out to Juke with the 10 piece in the super chase. She say, have no issue with people prejudicing due to previous accusation. I only take issue with people who had no issue with fights going forward during lawsuits with similar claims. Example, Norman versus Haney. Well, no one cares about them. That's the blessing and the curse, right? Everybody cares about Tank. So when he does something, or somebody files something against him, it's going to make headlines. It's going to make waves. It's going to make news. Everybody's going to pay attention to it. He's in a bigger fight than them. When those two are going on, don't nobody care. So you can get away with it. It ain't going to make the news. It ain't going to make the news. But the blessing is he can get the type of bags that other people can't get. He ain't going to never have to go on nobody's undercard. He may bounce back and PBC may have him have the January date or the February date and have him back as soon as possible. That's not the issue, though. And you know it's not the issue. The issue is who the DV is with. That's what it is. And because if it's really about that, then people will wait for the truth to come out and then go at that. That's all. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm waiting on the truth to come out, then I'm going at whoever the fuck is on the bad side of the truth. We got Big Dog Willie with the 2-piece in the super chat. Tank is a certified knucklehead. Hope it's not true, but if it's not true, is he still a knucklehead? Y'all jumping the gun, man. Y'all jumping the gun. Y'all really hate analogies, right? I'm reading the chat, and a lot of y'all really hate when people show you that you act different in certain circumstances, depending on who the fighter is. Y'all really don't like that shit, huh? I noticed that. It irritates a lot of y'all. It irritates a lot of y'all. It don't matter what it is. It could be a DV case. It could be fighters taking a fight, fighters calling out a fight, moving a certain way, doing it. Like, it could be whatever. It could be whatever. But if somebody draws a parallel and shows you that your behavior is different when it's somebody that you like compared to somebody that you don't like, and they can be accused of the exact same thing, or they could do the exact same thing, then y'all get mad. That's funny. That's funny to me, man. Shout out to Alfred McKinney with the 5-piece in the super chat. Says, R.I.P. to Conte and bless his family. Only Allah, God, can judge. I like Tank in the ring, but I pray he didn't hit a female, but I don't know who is me. This is crazy news. I hope Tank is innocent. Me too, but more than him being innocent, I hope whatever the truth is comes out. And whoever is wrong, they deserve whatever comes with it. Right now, it is a civil lawsuit. The police is looking into the matter, and they have not brought criminal charges against him yet. Shout out to Juke with the 10-piece in the super chat. We should either be in support of canceling an event due to allegations, or we shouldn't. No in between. It shouldn't vary on who is accused. Y'all fake or y'all not. Pick a lane and stay there. A lot of people fake. You know, I'm just going to stay on the side of real and be real over here. You know what I mean? That's all we can do over here in KO land. We can just be real and not rush to judgment. Not rush to judgment either way. I'm not calling her a money digging, money hungry, money grab, gold digging woman. I won't do that. That shit will be fake of me because I don't know that about that young lady. I'm also not going to say he did this shit because I don't know that shit either. We're going to wait over here. I leave that hyperbolic, sensational shit. I leave that to y'all. What I will criticize him for is the shit that I know. I know your ass is stupid for being in that position in the first place. I know you made a dumbass decision. I know there's no reason for you to be in that position with the type of money that you got. Just bring her to you. That's what we going to do over here. I leave that other shit to other people, man. Filthy Rich, 2-piece, no business super chat. What done happened? I just woke up. They canceled the Tank and Jake fight. Look at niggas coming around. Look at this. Niggas coming around today, boy. You niggas fake as a motherfucking $3 bill, boy. You niggas fake as a $3 bill, boy. I swear to God. I be seeing y'all though. I see all y'all. I see everything, bro. I see all y'all, boy. I see y'all, boy. I see y'all. You niggas fake. You niggas fake as a $3 bill, man. You niggas fake as a $3 bill, bro. Kelly Artist says you don't know if he was in the club. Oh yeah. Oh, you know what? I don't know that, but I would assume it ain't that. Like I would assume, just my assumptions, right? I would assume, bro, Kelly Ortiz, I would assume that they ain't stupid enough to say he did some shit at a place he wasn't even at. Like, I give him some credit, right? I just don't know if he actually did what they said he did. That's all I'm saying. Says, I'm calling it what it is. Ain't no such thing as a civil lawsuit with those type of charges, or y'all boys don't. No. Top tier CEO. They filed a police report. Where I'm with you at top tier is the police haven't brought charges to him yet or haven't issued a warrant to his arrest. But it's an active case. According to the USA Today article that dropped today, it's an active case. They're looking into this shit. KO, this shit crazy. You wasn't even supposed to be supporting this shit. Now, what supporting what exactly, bro? Bella, no one cares about those fights. Everybody wants to watch them, right? We're gonna watch them, but no. Tank fan, like this is, y'all say the stupidest shit. Tank fans are gonna be mad not to see the nigga fight. People in the chat that are Tank fans want to see Tank fight. I don't know how to do that. Somebody look that shit up and put it in the chat. Put the link in the chat. A fight between Tank and Jake Paul. I can't believe I gotta explain this to you, but you are young. You are very young, so I'll explain it to you, bro. Do I like the fight? No, I fucking never liked the fight. I don't, just because I don't like the fight don't mean that I want it to be canceled on some bullshit. The reason I say it's bullshit, brother, is because they're only canceling because of allegations. And I think it's a bad look and it sets a bad precedent to cancel shit because of allegations. Because the allegations could be false. They could be worse. They could be this, they could be that. But to cancel something because somebody got accused of something, because you don't like the optics of it, that is a bad precedent because that puts it in a position. I'm not saying this will happen and I don't want this shit to happen. But what if, just bear with me, right? What if Devin Haney's baby mama is sitting back like, bet that up. And then tomorrow she goes and files a civil lawsuit against him saying that he beat her ass. A week and a half before the fight, 2 weeks before the fight. What if that happens? Now we don't know it, he don't know it. I mean, I don't know it, you don't know it to be true. But then they go and they cancel the fight with Brian Norman, all because his baby mama said he did something. You be cool with that? I wouldn't. I don't think it's responsible. Just my thoughts, man. Shout out to Juke with the 5-piece in the super chat. If y'all had no issue with Turkey going forward with Norman versus Haney during a pregnant woman saying she was assaulted, you can't play the high road now. She cooking y'all, bro. She cooking y'all, bro. she is cooking y'all, dog. Y'all are just getting mad and try to deflect some form of fashion, but that's a cook. That's what you call cook. Filthy Rich 07 with the 2-piece in the super chat. She said, "You think he finna fight Manny or Courthouse Roach?" I think I think he'll probably fight Manny, because Manny fighting in January or February anyway. So it would seem. KO, it's a shame. We are 1 week away from the Houston brick lady getting convicted of falsely accusing a man and ruining his life. And bro, you can't. It's a microwave society, man. There's too many different movements and shit. It's too much, you know what I mean? It's too much worried about backlash. There's too many people, armchair lawyers and armchair judges and shit. And it's too much of that shit going on, bro, to where these companies feel that PR backlash. They feel that pressure. They feel like they got to protect the brand, and they don't want to take that risk. If we go through with this fight and it comes out that the nigga did it, we gonna look crazy. If we go with this fight, even if people don't know if it's true or not, right? If people don't know if it's true or not, then we gonna get so much backlash, and people gonna say we supporting the woman abuser. So nigga, we just gonna cancel this shit. That's where you at, bro. That's this internet shit, man. I salute the internet, man. We got a great channel on the internet. YouTube is doing great. Y'all go subscribe to the vlog. What up, A1? What you said, bro? My fault. What's happening with you? Did you ask me a question, bro? Just ask me again. I ain't see it. Chris with the 2 beats in the super chat. Coach Kenny just posted a fight camp. Duh, Coach Kenny. Duh, bro. Then Coach Kenny like, yeah, fight November 14th. This shit gonna happen. This shit going on. And then the nigga just dead wrong. My bad, bro. Text me if you remember. Oh, man. Look, man, let me let y'all up here, man. We got big news. I'm be cooking on this shit tomorrow, though. I really wanted to see Tank fly off the top rope with the 2 piece in the super chat, Big Dog Willie. Well, too bad. Chris Tucker says, even if he's innocent, something major has to change in Tank's life, KO. I agree with you, bro. I agree with you. What's up, man? Panel is open.
What up, bro?
What's happening? What's up, bro? What you got for the show, fam?
Man, this is a bad. I think this is a bad situation all the way around, bro. Yeah, man, he got a. He's. It's like, damn, bro. It's kind of looking bad though, bro. Cause it's like, damn, how many times can you get accused of the same thing before motherfuckers really? I'm really trying not to go that route, but it's just like, it's still like, damn, bro. Like, come on, fam. And then on top of that, man, this year just been a fucked up year for him, bro. Like straight up. And shit, I just wish the best for the young man, bro. Like, it ain't. I hope, hopefully this shit come back that it's not true. But then again, bro, I got daughters, so yeah, bro. I don't agree with no nigga putting their hands on no female, bro, under any circumstances. So again, bro, I wish the nigga the best, man, cause it's a bad fucking look, bro. Bad.
You might be all right with me paying it, fool. I know I really don't like you too tough.
Rozilla, what up, bro?
You might be all right with me.
What's going on, KO?
Chilling, fam. What you got for the show, bro?
All I'm gonna say is, it was so many superstars in history that were black that has so many
I was
Nigga,
calling
allegations.
your
on
name ain't Rozilla,
I was
nigga.
calling on Rozilla, but
I'm like, wait, who this nigga? This is
yeah,
this.
nigga
I
say,
thought
what
they was
up?
doing. I thought they was doing me like my boy No Evidence, bro. I thought I
No,
had a doppelganger.
I'm gonna
My
come to you though,
apologies,
so
brother.
hold on, so I'm gonna come to you, right? I'm gonna come in the order y'all came up here. Rozilla, what's up, bro?
Man, bro, this is sad, bro. It's been a bad week for boxing, bro. I had to refund my tickets to the Verge of fight, bro, just because I wanted to see the kid Austin fight too, bro. And after the injury pull out, man, it just ain't sit right with me now. This, bro, I was low key kind of it wasn't. I ain't gonna lie, I was low key just waiting to see the outcome, bro. I did want to see the fight. I'm not gonna lie,
Mm-hmm.
but now we know the man, bro. I feel like they finna fry him. They finna make an example out this kid, man, for real.
Okay. DeMonte, what up? Talk to me.
I'm disgusting you niggas. I want to start off by saying that I am truly disgusted. You niggas supported this bullshit. Tank gonna make 100 M's and everybody would do it. And I want to see the outcome of this fight. This niggas like Shakur, all them other niggas at 135. Shit, the nigga fighting a nigga that's 200. He could have. Devin, we still on y'all ass. I am utterly disappointed in you niggas. But you know what? I really like. I I, I wish y'all well how y'all wish him well. You feel me? Like maybe one day y'all come to y'all senses and be like, damn, that nigga Lamont, he give us hell, but Devin really is like better than Tank. You feel me? Like we see where this nigga and other niggas come from. Like maybe one day you niggas will, see the light. You feel me? Because my motto, like in life, I tell people all the time, like if you fuck with me, I'm gonna take you to the promised land. I'm trying to get you
What
niggas
the
there.
fuck is you talking about?
I have no clue.
I don't know.
This
None
nigga is just
whatsoever.
literally
This
rambling.
motherfucker
What the
got me
fuck is he
lost.
I have
talking
no
about?
idea, dog.
I'm
I
lost
have
for a
no
second. I'm
idea.
like, yo,
Hey,
what
I
the
appreciate
fuck
you,
is
Like
he
dead
man.
ass.
talking
Like this
about?
nigga. Like what the
What?
fuck is he talking about?
Disappointed in
I'm
you
trying
niggas.
to
Hey, not
And
even that.
then
Where you been at?
I'm
Where
like,
you been at? He came
okay.
out the
listen,
woodwork.
listen, 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 listen,
I'm
listen.
like,
I've been
damn.
in jail.
Niggas only pop
I've
up
been
when
in.
it's
Hold on,
about
listen, listen, listen,
taking the
listen,
bad
listen,
light
listen,
and
listen.
shit.
Listen. She paid in full. I just
Mm-hmm.
said I like you. I just got out of jail not too long ago. Be careful now. You feel me? Like I'm coming back to come parlay
Nigga.
with y'all. But like I was saying, bro, I'm trying to get you niggas to go to the promised land, and you niggas just don't want to go. Like who don't want to go to
Go
the
What's
to
the
the
promised land?
promise? What
promised
the fuck
land.
is the
What
What's the
the
promised
fuck
promised
you
land?
talking
land,
about?
bro? What's
Ain't
the
nobody
promised
Hold on,
fucking
land?
with
hold on.
no Bill
I'm
Haney
a,
coat.
I'm a,
Get
I'm a,
the
I'm a,
fuck
I'm
out
gonna
of here,
explain to
yo.
you. I'm gonna explain
Ain't
to you what the
nobody fucking
promised
with
land
Bill
is.
Haney's
So
coat.
so this
The
my thing
promised
though.
land, the promised land is when your fighter that
Hold
you
on. So you
supported.
shouldn't even be if you just got out of jail. What you
Jail,
criticizing
like how the
Tank
fuck is
for?
you gonna sit on
No,
a
I'm
nigga
just
and you just got out of jail? That don't
Hold
make
on, but
sense.
listen,
Well,
what are you doing, man?
listen. My shit was different. I didn't go
It
to,
don't matter, nigga. You
I
had to
didn't
go
go to
sit down.
jail.
That ain't no
I didn't
good
go.
feeling.
Listen, I didn't go to jail. I
This
didn't go
is
to jail for beating on the
comical.
hoes. You feel
Why
me?
didn't
Like
you let
that's
us
not.
know? We
That's
would have
not
put
what
a
I went
super
to
chat
jail
on your
for.
books, bro.
But listen, I was missing y'all the whole time I was in there too. I'm like, damn, I'm missing all that shit. I know them niggas probably talking shit about jail.
Think
I
about
can't.
the panel.
You feel me? I can't even get on you niggas' ass because I was behind the wall. But
Bro,
listen,
I'm just glad you got your freedom back,
I'm
bro. That's
glad you
what
got your
matters. That's the
freedom,
what
bro.
say
matters the
that,
most,
yo.
bro.
but listen,
But you
the
still
promise, the
talking
promised
bullshit up here,
land,
though.
the promised land is when you can support a fighter and your fighter like doing like great shit, like fighting top opposition. Like
Oh
that's the
man, here we go
that's the
with that
promised land
bullshit.
that's the
That's the
promised
promised
land.
land?
That nigga said, "What the
already.
fuck is
I
he
got you,
Like
talking
man.
real
about?"
competition.
Bro,
As
man, I
opposed
had to
to
stop
who
it because
fighting
I'm
Hey,
what
like, bro,
competition.
is anybody
I got
hearing
you.
this shit or am I
All right,
bugging?
let me
That
go to
was the
Juke,
funniest shit in the
y'all.
world.
Yeah, let me go to Juke. Juke, what's up?
Hey, how y'all doing?
Chilling,
What
chilling.
I
up,
What you
got
you?
got
it.
for the
What
show?
up, you?
Nothing much. I'm just getting caught up on the show. So like, and getting caught. I was out of town this weekend, so I'm getting caught up on the news, and I see this canceled. And part of me, like, do I feel a certain way about it? I mean, I really didn't want to fight anyway. I didn't care about it, but I just think it's unfortunate that he's fouling himself in these situations. And at the end of the day, with the smoke, there's fire. So I'm not inclined to like. I don't. This. I'm in a position where I'm not about to defend him because I can't defend him, right? And I also believe that with these type of allegations, it should it should go beyond civil. Because if you're kidnapping folks and doing stuff like that, that makes you like a danger to like the public, as far as I'm concerned. So to me, I don't understand why it's just like seen this as this financial or battle or whatever or a lawsuit. But I would just say that like I think that again, with a smoke that's fire, unless it's this small chance that he's just being targeted, right? Because he had that first allegation, and so when sometimes people can't know you have a particular thing over your head, they're going to use that against you forever. But that's a small likelihood, right? I'm going to wait and see what happens. But at the end of the day, I'm not about to follow this tit for tat, because at the end of the day, he keep finding himself in a situation. It's on him. He's a grown man. He's 30 years old. And I think at this point, as much as I love him as a talent, I think we need to go ahead and put him in rice, let him sit for a minute and see what happens. I'm not about to keep going back and forth. My only issue is that people only seem to care about domestic violence. Because to me, I do care about domestic violence. And I think it's a real serious issue in our community. And I feel like people only give two shits when it's someone they don't like. Because, okay, do I have a problem with Jake Paul canceling it? Fine, I don't have a problem. Of course, he's going to get off because I think this PR team told him to distance himself and seem like as the antithesis to like, I'm against this. He's doing this whole thing, family thing. Or I'm not, I get it. I get the direction he's going in. He's going to trash Tank right now. Now, had he seen allegations against Tank before? Yes. Did it stop him from wanting to make a fight with Tank? No. Does he care? No. I just don't like people using this fake moral high ground, like, because we all know Jake Paul don't care. He did not care. Just like people in this chat don't care, right? And like, oh, all this happening. Oh my God, the fight chat. We just and I sat with it because I've noticed this for a while. Because I remember every time Tank or anyone has an allegation, okay, the fight's in jeopardy. But when Devin Haney had this whole allegation of, because I think she accused him of hitting her in the stomach while she was pregnant, right?
That's a lie. That's a lie. She said he pushed her, but
pushed her, whatever, hitting her, whatever. The point is, he assaulted a pregnant woman, physically assaulted a pregnant woman. So please don't interrupt me again. He assaulted a pregnant woman, and somehow the same people did not say, "Oh my God, how could Turkey go through with this fight?" There was no public pressure for Turkey to not put Devin versus Norman on the undercard of Benavidez versus Yard. There was no public pressure to stop this fight. No one had any issue. Suddenly, domestic violence is an issue. Someone's claim doesn't matter. No one cares. But and now I'm seeing people chiming in the comment section who I saw not say a thing, and I purposely paid attention to that because I remember when that allegation came out. I just remember how quiet it was on YouTube, and so that just gets me to let me know, like, and to me as a woman, domestic violence is a real issue, and that's a serious matter. And the fact that people just utilize it over a fighter they like, it's just sad to me. And so that's why I don't want to hear anybody like, oh, well, he keeps fighting himself in this. If you didn't say a word, if you weren't running your mouth in the chat saying, oh my God, Devin versus Norman shouldn't be made until we figure out the end of this, because I'm sorry, they announced that fight, promoted that fight, throughout it all. They didn't care about the allegations. If you now suddenly care, you have no say. Your word means nothing.
Especially that lady with the name like a dog.
Right, you can shut that shit right on up. Like, I'm sorry, you don't get to play moral policeman. You don't get to play that game. That's my only issue. Now, Tank, again, we just sent him some rice. Whatever. If he did this, he needs to go down. I'm a boxing fan first before I was a Tank fan. So it don't bother me nothing. I think Tank's amazing. But if he wants to ruin his career doing dumb stuff, and we'll see, maybe it is some conspiracy against him. I don't know. But I'm not about to sit here and try to act like I do know. But all I want to say is that if you weren't in here running your mouth, talking about, oh my God, Devin has these allegations, we shouldn't be having this fight, let's hear what happened. If you weren't doing that in this chat months ago, and we got receipts already, you need to shut up. You really do, because you look really fake. That's all that matter. We can move.
Can I say something?
Somebody challenge me on it, please do, because I'm here all night.
Can I say something?
Hey, what's that?
Go ahead, bro.
Hold on. What's that one movie?
I just want.
Well, let me stay in order. Enigma. You up after him, Rich. Cigar Talk. I see you in the chat, bro. What's happening with you? Enigma, go ahead. I'm listening to you.
Yo, what up, everybody? Just to expound on what Duke was just saying, man. The fact that they didn't make a big deal about that shit when it came to Devin Haney, and they're doing that with Gervonta Davis. It kind of lets me know that it's targeted. It feels targeted, and then also Tank needs to put himself in better situations, man. He needs to make better choices because it's crazy that this is happening again. And you know the saying, it's kind of cliche, but where there's smoke, there's fire. I don't necessarily believe that shit, you know. And it's like it's supposed to be you're innocent until proven guilty, but no, you're guilty until proven innocent, which is kind of fucked up. But it is what it is, man. I was looking forward to this fight. I wanted to see the fight, and I think it's messed up the society we live in, and with this internet, this shit is dangerous, man. Where it can keep you from making money, and like the court of public opinion is crazy because they just stopped this man from feeding his family, making a huge bag. Who knows what this woman was on? She could have been sent to him, and it's a million other ways you can look at this shit from a conspiracy standpoint. Like I said before, this could be looked at, looking like this is Tank's humiliation ritual. You can look at it that way because he's a part of that millionaire club. Who knows? I'm saying it's
True.
crazy because they're dragging him all over the place, dragging him completely. That's all I gotta say about this shit, man.
Hey,
All
can I
right, let
say
me go to
something?
Rich, and then we got Joseph, then we got
You
Hey, yo,
B More, then we got Sosco. Go ahead, Rich. I'm listening.
Yeah, I don't know about this case, and I really think it's bullshit. But I keep hearing you saying like bringing up when should Tank get like served with a warrant and all that stuff. I think different cities is different in any state that you in. I think the city that he where his baby mo was in a different city than Miami. You know what I'm saying? But as far as what Jupe's saying, a lot of that stuff was like a lot of that stuff when you sit back and say someone tried to kill a baby that was in your stomach, that's attempt murder. That I don't think you know how serious that is. So something like that, and
Nah, you
then lo- and
facts.
then and then lock you up then and there or whatever. That's definitely had been a false case. That's why that shit got dropped so quick. That's why no one really paid attention to it. You know what I'm saying? Like she said, man, punched her in the stomach. She said he did all types of stuff. That's attempt murder for baby in your stomach, and that baby died. That's murder.
have you ever seen somebody die off a push? Like if a nigga pushed you, did you die?
What you mean?
Hey, let me catch the super chat. Shout out to Jalen James with the 5 piece in the super chat. Why when Tank get in trouble, it's always Haney fault. Tank was hugged by Diddy. Y'all going to bring up Devin in the pool with Diddy? Yeah, facts, bro. Because that's how this shit go.
I
Devin
don't know.
fans do it all the time, bro. You got
I,
Devin fans all up through this motherfucker talking shit about Tank to uplift Devin. So Tank fans gonna do it back, Jalen. That's how this shit go. I don't know why you acting surprised. Y'all go
yeah,
ahead.
yeah. I don't know who said, "Hey, you ever seen someone get pushed?" But as far as what he's saying, I'm talking about real facts right now, man. I'm talking about people that really catch attempt murders for doing stuff like that, and murders when the baby died, and they gotta fight that shit. But I don't know, man. He just. When Kenny said it's something big coming up, I think they might make Pitbull, pay Pitbull off and fight Roach in December. Or he might fight Manny in January. You never know,
That'd be
man.
dope.
You never know. You never know. He got a lot of options, man. That shit ain't. Fuck that boy. Fuck Jake Paul.
You gotta
That's
get
how
out
I
his
feel.
own way first.
It was
I
some.
Joseph, what's up?
All right, y'all. Hey, man, I got a message to the Devin Haney fans, man. Y'all need to like calm down on the celebrating. Like the man losing millions, and like y'all celebrating. He might got a charge hanging over his head. Like it ain't that deep. We don't know these people, so like the celebrating that
Exactly,
shit need to
bro.
calm down.
That shit corny.
Joseph.
Yeah.
I'm not celebrating. I just asked KO what was the movie where a girl said I'll kill Harpo before I let him beat me. That's
No, bro, but it's
That's
more so
You
like,
didn't
celebrating,
ask me
bro.
shit.
Like, come on,
I'm
but it's
just
man.
more so
trying
like
to name.
niggas just using Devin
Was it the
situation
color
as an
purple?
example.
Bro, bro,
Motherfuckers just using Devin's
that's
situation
hold
as
on.
an example. It's like motherfuckers taking that shit and going overboard, like somebody bashing the nigga.
Yeah, hold on.
Hey,
Like,
y'all let me say this real quick, bro. 'Cause I gotta holler at the homie Najee. Najee, what's up, bro? Appreciate you pulling up. He says Netflix can't be a part of an event with those types of allegations out there. If this was on the zone, it probably would have still happened. I don't know if that's true or untrue, bro. You could be right. this is what I say though. It's a Pandora's box to me, Najee, and I hope that maybe you'll talk on it when you go live or if you do a video on it or whatever. But here's my stance on it, bro. If we start canceling shit because somebody said you did something to them, then that opens a Pandora box where anybody can now just accuse somebody of doing shit to them, and then the fight gets canceled, bro.
Well, that's why Brody and Tank
That's
fight
where
got
we're at.
canceled
That
the first time.
to me, bro. That's a slippery slope with the dark underbelly of boxing. You interview a lot of people. You talk behind the scenes with all the politics of boxing, with all of the characters and criminals and the underbelly nasty side of the sport for promoters and networks and fixers in boxing to know. All we gotta do is get somebody accused of some shit and we can get a fight canceled. That's a dangerous spot for the sport to be in, is all I'm saying, bro.
That's how we got Tank
That's
versus
a dangerous spot to be in a position where all you got to do to get a big event canceled is accuse somebody of some shit. It's very dangerous because there could be scenarios where a motherfucker will pay somebody to file a lawsuit. Look, you're not gonna win this shit. We know this shit is frivolous, but we need to throw water on this motherfucking fight. So go file this civil lawsuit. We're gonna pay you $50,000 or $100,000 just to go file this shit, to go fuck some shit up. It's very, very dangerous, bro, and very slippery when we start canceling shit all because a motherfucker said you did something to him. That's why I wish that they had some proof that they would charge this nigga, that we could see some videotape, and that we could see if this nigga is guilty or not. It shouldn't be that hard in 2025 to get to the bottom of this shit so the right decision can be made. If he's guilty, lock his ass the fuck up. Take him off the street. If he's not, then he shouldn't be blocked from making a life-changing payday for him and his family, all because somebody said he did some shit. That's my stance, bro. We got Juke with the 20 piece in the super chat says, it's not deflection, it's about consistency. You either against domestic violence or you not. I'm against it all, which is why I have no issue with this cancellation. The question is, why didn't you call for a cancellation for the same thing with Haney when he was facing similar allegations, obviously? Phoenix the Assassin with the 5 piece in the super chat says one Netflix out of 15 documentaries is on serial killers, but can't handle allegations. Sure, to Big Dog Willie was wrong. Fight ain't happening. Damn. We got Jalen James with the 5 piece in the super chat. When Devin said something about dude dying, y'all had an uproar. No, I didn't have no uproar, but Tank did it. Y'all say it's how the game goes. Tank sued 304. Chicks be lying. No, again, bro, sue her for what? His name is already fucked up. If he sue her and win, y'all gonna say he just won because he got better lawyers. That's all. Like, it's a lose-lose situation. He can't sue her for no goddamn money. She ain't got no money, bro. He can't get his name back. He just needs to try to get this shit behind him, stay free, and just continue his fucking career. Because people got their mind made up about that young man anyway. That's what he should do, bro. But we was on B More. Talk to me, B More.
Let me finish real quick, KO.
Oh, my bad, Joseph. Go ahead. I thought you were done. Go ahead, bro.
All right, Demonte, like I be trolling with the best of them, but like sometimes y'all niggas be taking it a little bit too far. Like that's all I gotta say for real. Like y'all just need to calm down a little bit.
This is what I'm saying, Joseph. If the report came out that Devin Haney is slapping the shit out of his baby mama, or if we got video with this nigga snatching his baby mama out of basketball game, I don't have shit to say. If nigga get locked up, I mean, that's my favorite fighter, but fuck it, he did it. I didn't do the shit. So my thing is, I hear people on this shit talking about, damn, this can fuck up Tank. Damn, maybe these hoes is lying. Damn, we need to see video evidence. When we seen the nigga drag his baby mama out the fucking game, niggas was, oh, well, maybe
that's a whole nother case. That's a whole nother case, bro.
So let me ask you something. Let me ask you something, Demonte. Let me ask you something, Demonte. Let me ask you something, bro. So if somebody sues Devin Haney tomorrow in the civil lawsuit saying that he and his team tried to beat them up and they seek punitive damages, are you going to support the fight getting canceled?
I don't have shit to say about that because I don't know what.
Exactly. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying?
If that were to happen, if he was facing similar allegations because some dude said that he and his team assaulted them, would you say cancel the fight or would you say let the fight go on?
Hell no. If him and his team out here jumping niggas, then fuck it. He don't
I
need no
didn't say
money.
if they were jumping niggas. I said if they were accused of it. When should
Accused,
the fight
whatever
be
the case may
canceled?
be. If that's the case, then fuck it, bro. Don't need no money. You feel me? Because you shouldn't be dealing with accusations anyway. Like,
Bro,
So,
anybody
so,
could put
so,
a
so the level, the
anybody could
level.
put an allegation
Hold
on a
on, y'all. Hold on.
motherfucker.
I just gotta get this out, bro, because I want you to understand. As somebody who claims you just left jail, so you believe that the level of that somebody should be held to is that if somebody merely accuses them of something, their money should be fucked up.
shit, if you got history of it, then fuck it. Like I said, you don't need the shit. See,
So,
you can't.
so if
But
you
see,
do
listen,
something,
hold on, KO, hold on,
if you
KO,
do
hold
something,
on,
if you have
hold
a
on. I just
history,
answered your
that means
question.
that you
Hold on.
always get to get your money
Listen,
fucked
listen.
up, so somebody can say
I
something about
just
you.
answered your question. Now look at
It's
what type
crazy,
of
bro.
nigga you is.
It's crazy,
You gonna
fam.
look at what type of nigga you is. Though. Look at what type of nigga you is. You gonna spin it. This nigga got a history of putting his hand on women. You talking about what if Devin said some shit?
Where's the history? Bro, where's the history at though?
Hey, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Y'all
Where's
must,
the
it's in the
conviction?
court document. It's in the
KO.
civil document that she filed. She got it
KO.
all in there. Every assault that the man did.
Look,
Are you
KO.
fucked
Bro,
up? This nigga,
these is
your
literal
favorite fighter got a
charges that he
history
got.
of
But how
assault.
many
Yo,
times was he
look,
actually
You
charged with
niggas
that
is
shit?
yo,
He
spinning,
never been
bro.
charged with
Never.
domestic
Exactly.
violence.
He
yo,
was
You
never
niggas is
convicted.
Hey, one at a
yo.
niggas is
time.
really
He
One at
was
a
Never
time.
charged. He
convicted.
I
wasn't
gotta get
convicted.
mine in.
One at a time, bro. Let me go today. All I want y'all to understand, bro, is I'm giving the same thing when Devin had that whole shit with his BM. If you go look at my content, you go watch my live. Everybody in the chat will tell you I'm telling the truth.
Does
My
Devin
stance
Haney
is
have a history of putting his hand on women? Yes or no? Fuck all that shit you talking about. Does he have a history of doing this shit? Yes or
he's
no?
been accused more than one time, bro.
Bro, you was a
Yep.
motherfucking lie.
And
You
had
can't
a
lie. You
restraining
can't
order
lie.
put on them
And
too.
had a restraining order put on him as well, bro.
That's
And
by
had
the
a nigga beat
same
up at the
fucking
carnival.
woman. You lying.
It
That happened
don't
to
matter.
the
That's
same
what
Okay,
woman.
so
It
matters.
don't matter.
It
what
don't
case do
matter.
he
It's
got
still a
right now
Y'all,
that
felony.
y'all,
he's
y'all
been
hold on, because
charged?
I want to get to David. So this is what I'm saying to y'all that I want y'all to be careful of, bro. Y'all ain't gotta listen to me. Y'all grown ass men, and it's a grown ass woman up here. All I'm simply saying is, bro. All I'm simply saying is, when you rise to the level of saying that people should just be merely found guilty or have their money fucked up because someone accused them of some shit,
Bruh.
then you
Stop all
rise
that
into a
soft
level that's
ass
very
shit, bro. This
fucking
nigga got a
dangerous, bro.
history of it. Why you being so
You,
fucking
hey,
soft towards this nigga?
Bro,
Like,
how
like,
do you
KO,
stop
you
got
know
a
what
making
it
it
is?
sound
history if
like
you
OD
never been
Yo,
shit.
look,
convicted of the shit? That's what the part you
yo,
missing,
come
bro.
on.
So this is what I say. He yoked the girl up in 2017. He did a little hit. He did a hit and run in 2020. He was falsely accused of some shit in 2022 that didn't happen.
Fuck
He was
that.
falsely accused. He was falsely accused of some shit again earlier this year. They got dismissed. So what I'm saying to you is, yes, there's some history there, but there's also some history of people lying on them that y'all are choosing to ignore. Which is why I think that which is why I think that everyone should calm the fuck down and just let all the facts come out, bro.
Right.
Because when you start rising to the level of, if somebody is accused of some shit, then that just means they did it, bro. You're getting in a very dangerous position, because now what you're advocating for is now anybody, any man out there can just go and say Devin Haney and his team fucked me up, and it can fuck Devin's money up by that logic. And I'm using
Hey,
Devin
KO.
because that's your favorite fighter. And the reason I'm saying what I'm saying specifically is because we saw him on camera trying to
Understand.
fuck somebody up at the fair. We saw his
Understand.
team on camera. Hold on. We saw his team on camera fucking Ryan Garcia's homeboys up. So what you're
Mm-hmm.
basically saying is, because we saw that on camera, now anyone who comes forward and says that Devin Haney and his team jumped him, or that Devin Haney threw a punch at him in a public place, we should just believe them because they said Devin did it, bro. I'm not going to do that. That is
Great.
irresponsible. That is stupid, and that is not how the system is supposed to work, bro.
What's stupid?
Especially if it's
What's
never
Hey,
no,
stupid?
KO, you know
especially
what
if
it
it's
is?
never no evidence
That's
of the
how
nigga doing
domestic.
the
That's how
shit. You
domestic
never seen a
violence
woman with
Yo,
their
relationships happen.
face beat
A
up or none
nigga
of
be
that
done
shit.
slap the
yo,
bitch and say, "Oh
Did
baby,
you
I'm
see
not
a
hitting
woman with beat up
any
her
It
face
hitting the
before?
bitch."
ain't get everybody,
Look,
bro.
yo,
Floyd, Floyd
We got two
Mayweather,
people.
and it's
Any
We got
another
two
thing.
people
hitting
that
the bitch.
haven't spoke
You
yet, bro.
niggas
Hold
is
on.
crazy, bro.
yo.
Hold on. We got two people that haven't spoke yet. David, go ahead, fam.
Look, I was about to go ahead and I agree with what you said, KO. You know, it's like, look, I need to see the proof, and if there's proof and everything come out to be that he is guilty of this shit, then hey, we know that it's going to be what it's going to be. He's going to end up going through what he got to go through. You know what I mean? But at the same time, I'm looking at like the evidence and issues of statements, how things change, and it's looking real suspect that somebody literally just wanted to stop this fight from happening to keep this man from getting that paycheck. Now, when you go down the list of all the people who have the capabilities of doing shit like this, you know what I mean? We got a list, and the guy put the list together. Number one on that list is going to be Floyd.
Talk
Floyd
to
is
him.
the motherfucking He's the motherfucking Mega Man with all the motherfucking strip clubs and strip bitches. You know what I mean? Seriously. You know what I mean? He introduced the young boy to that life and all of that bullshit. You know what I mean? Sort of the same way Bill introduced Devin into buying pussy. Hey, I just gotta
Oh,
say it. You know what I mean? But you know what I mean? I'm like, look, hey, the nigga tripped. He
Oh
picked, he
You
shit!
picked, he
wildin'
picked,
right now.
he picked the
Bro, you
well-known.
niggas are
Yo,
amazing.
look, he picked the well-known motherfucking prostitute, one of Taz's angels,
Hey,
to be
hey,
his baby mama. You
what
know what I
Dev got
mean?
to do
But
with this
hey,
though?
I digress. I'm not going to get into
we're
Devin
going to
and his
Sosco Knicks after
naughtiness
this.
and
Go
shit.
ahead, David.
You know what I mean? But all I'm saying is this, Lo. We sit back, go ahead, and see what unrolls from this toilet paper of a bullshit ass crazy shit. And we just go ahead and see what happens. That's all we gotta do. Because at the end of the day, the shit, either the allegations and the people behind it, or either Tank is gonna flush down that toilet. You know what I mean? Plain and simple. Far
Yeah,
as like Jay Paul, who gives a fuck about that nigga, yo? This motherfucker was willing to put him on for the fight when he already knew he had allegations in the past. So evidently that didn't bother him or the females that's supposed to have been on his roster at MVP. You know what I mean? So I'm like, look, he's being real hypocritical right now. You know what I mean? But it also shows us the other vindictive side of this motherfucker and how somehow he's real angry he's not getting his get back and fucking Turkey Island Chic for stealing Canelo from him. You know what I mean? From
Good
stealing that
point.
fight right from underneath his fucking feet. You know what I mean? So I'm like, yo, fuck whatever the fuck you guys say. That motherfucker just existing. He just gonna go ahead and find another B side motherfucker. He had one in his count. Matter of fact, he had all the members of the B side boxing bitch club up in his gym. All
All
the
y'all,
ones
all
around
y'all,
the
all y'all, all
Jenkins.
y'all
So I'm
too.
like, hey,
I ain't gonna say that. I ain't gonna say cause I'm gonna be quiet about it. Shout out to Jalen James with the 5 piece in the super chat. Devin hitting men at a fair is more respectable than jacking up a woman on camera. I'm sorry, as men, we don't jack up women like that. Men, y'all would. No, you ain't supposed to jack nobody up, bro. I'm proving a point, bro.
no,
Like,
fuck it. No,
why is
fuck
it?
it. We all need to go. We all need to go
Why
smack a
is
bitch.
it that y'all pretend to not understand analogies? Y'all don't understand like, am I just talking above y'all's head, bro?
No,
No,
I think it's
you
intentional
Kinda,
niggas
yeah,
deflection.
calling
yeah,
their ass
kinda.
talking for no
Like,
reason. We talking about
do I need
metaphors,
to dumb this
analogies.
shit
We
down
not
for
trying to
y'all,
hear
bro?
all that extra.
No, KO, it's intentional deflection because at the end of the day, none of us
So it
are
does,
saying
so
that.
it do make sense.
It
No,
makes
yeah.
it
perfect
makes
sense. You
sense.
do,
Like
but you
Okay,
always
again,
okay.
talking for no reason.
All right.
Because, like I said, it's no different than if that's any boxer though, bro.
KO.
Any professional
Hey,
fighter,
KO.
hands is considered a lethal weapon, bro,
Hey,
by
look, but
law.
But look, KO, Jake
No,
Paul,
that's not true.
they said,
So you
hey,
telling me a
KO,
professional boxer can go around punching on motherfuckers and not get charged
look, hey, KO, the
with a
nigga,
crime of
I
damn
was looking,
bodily harm?
KO, I was looking at a show with the guy Radio Raheem. He said they been wanted to find a way to pull out the fight. They said they ain't like the way Tank wasn't even promoting nothing. That's what he said. He said he talked to the sources that was in MVP. Said they was looking to pull out the fight regardless because he wasn't even trying to promote nothing for them. He wasn't doing nothing. That's what they was looking at.
I got a question for all Tank fans. Who hate
Hold on.
Tank so much that they
Let me
don't?
go to Sosco. Let me go to Sosco because he hadn't said nothing. Then you can ask your
Yeah,
question.
so KO, I have family members that are lawyers. This is what a lot of our black people don't understand. You cannot convict somebody based off allegations. You have to have concrete evidence. So y'all mentally convicting this person without concrete evidence shows that y'all have hatred for this young man. And
Hey,
another thing, Michael Jackson had allegations. He was a superstar bigger than Tank. But once they tried to convict him, what was happening? They had to drop everything because he was found not guilty. Tank has on
yeah,
multiple
but you know what?
occasions. I'm
Hold on,
not
let him
done
finish.
talking.
Let him finish,
And
bro.
taking multiple occasions. Yes, he had the hit and run a thing. Yes, he grabbed the sister up, but he never punched her out inside the arena. You had Shakur, who
He punched
everybody
out at
loves.
home.
Let him
You had
finish, fam.
Shakur. You had Shakur who punched the girl in the head, and mind you, she didn't even budge. She didn't even drop. That shows you how soft his hands is. But nobody want to talk about that. Nobody want to talk about that. But you gonna talk about Tank allegedly beating up the girl, kidnapping her, doing a lot of criminal things that could put him in jail for a very long time, possibly life. Because if you kidnap somebody, that's a horrible offense. But this what I'm saying is you need to have concrete evidence before you can so-called convict somebody. And for what I'm saying, for what KO been saying, and what a lot of other YouTubers been saying, let the facts come out. Don't just start judging somebody without all the facts. Y'all doing that. I seen a lot of YouTubers doing it. You got YouTubers that are fans of Devin Haney that have yet to talk about issues pertaining to Devin Haney, but yet they talking about Tank issues. Everybody love talking about Tank issues. Know why? Because he's the face of boxing. And I'm gonna just say this one definition. I'm gonna end it with this, KO. This is the definition. This is the definition that Google came up when it comes to being the face of boxing. The most popular and recognized boxer, not necessarily the pound for pound best, but this individual has crossover power and he generates significant media attention and pay-per-view sales. So that's why everybody's showing him negative influence and not everybody else because they're not on his level. This is the Gorgeous George effect. You hate him, so you want to see him get into all these trouble, so you put a negative thing upon this man.
I hate you niggas. I'm gonna tell you
The
why.
take effect.
You niggas do
Good shit,
so much
Ronnie.
Nah, this
talking,
guy,
True
this
that.
guy
so much
right, hey,
True that.
this
investigating.
guy, I
You
don't know
niggas
where
come
you,
up with
I
so
don't
many
know
Ronnie
where
gets
you,
different
cooked.
I don't,
terminologies, so
I
many
don't know
different
where you bring
scenarios,
up these niggas
so much
fighting,
different
like
shit.
a
Bruh,
nigga
you
like
niggas
you,
is
man. You
gay.
bring up other
You
guys
niggas
Yo,
is
it
Ronnie
ain't
gay.
our
gets
fault.
cooked,
We
man.
And
smart.
I'm
He
gonna
We
tell
cooked.
you
use our
why, bruh.
brains and we
I ain't
think.
never
That's
seen
sad,
niggas
man.
go this hard
Ronnie
for a
cooked.
nigga in my
That
motherfucking
He up
life. You
nigga's
there
niggas should
bugging.
be sad.
that
You
nigga's
niggas
like
should be sad. You niggas should look in the
Ronnie
mirror
gets
and
cooked.
cry. What type of niggas are you?
You could
This
go
You
to
nigga
should
Henny
look
just
in the
Page,
said
mirror
bro.
and
if
You right?
he
cry.
I ain't
in
That's
the
never
face
I
of
don't
emotional.
consider
boxing,
You
myself
could
we
go
gay.
don't
to
give
Henny
a if
Page
he
nah,
and
got
y'all,
cry,
passion
y'all,
bro.
y'all,
crown, we don't give a
y'all,
fuck.
Emotional.
y'all call y'all
Go
call
ahead,
stuff,
beautiful, for a little bit.
y'all call stuff emotional, man, because he telling the truth, man. Like I don't
That's
know
not
where this
true.
guy, I don't know where this guy come from about bringing up other people, man. What's going on? What's going on?
Man, nigga, I've been here. I've been doing this shit every day. Every time I catch you niggas lying, I'm always on the same type time. I ain't never
What
seen
lie?
What I
What
nobody
lie
lie did
lie.
you
about?
hear? What lie did you hear? What lie did you hear the homie tell though?
Well,
I
lie,
heard,
he
I heard the homie say that Google. So you know, niggas is old. Niggas is Google-fied. The face of boxing is crossover.
Google gives a
It doesn't.
I
definition
It
mean,
of who
doesn't
the face of
mean.
boxing
It
is.
doesn't mean. It doesn't mean pound for pound, but it means the
It
crossover and
doesn't
how
mean
much
pound
money
for
you got.
pound. It
Nigga, if
means
you not
somebody who has
fighting nobody,
hey,
staying
shut the
power.
fuck
that's what we
up.
got
I don't
dictionaries
give a
for, man.
fuck. I don't give a fuck if you can party with white
Yeah,
girls. I
KO,
don't give a
look
fuck if
it
you can
up.
party with Michael
Yo, you
Jackson.
all
You
in
Man,
ain't
here
this
fighting
shit
smoking
nobody
starting
in
to
weed.
turn
the ring.
into some
But see,
gang banging
you
shit, bro. It's
niggas so
like,
quick to bring up a Google.
swear to God,
Oh,
it's like some
Google
bloody
said
grits
this.
crip
Google
shit,
said
bro.
this. That nigga could have fought
The
Shakur.
same thing
That
I
nigga
just
could have
said,
fought
KO.
Devin.
The same
Google
thing
and
I just
AI will
said,
also
KO.
tell you if you ask AI or Google who tanked up, they'll
There
say
it is.
Shakur and Devin. So you niggas use Google for one thing,
Bro,
use
mute
it for
this
the other
dummy.
shit
He
too.
Look,
speaking out of
There
right
go the
turn.
there.
definition right there on the screen.
You niggas use Google for one shit, use it for the other shit too. Google who the fuck did Tank Duck in his boxing career. Go to Chat
What does
GPT and
any
Man,
of
ask
that's
that
a
that shit
have
right
to
public
there.
do with
opinion.
being
What
the
the
face
fuck
of
are you
Stupid
boxing,
talking
man?
you
about,
niggas.
bro?
You niggas is disgusting.
Bro, he
I'm talking
have a
about,
lot of
and
hatred for
then
his
what's so
own
Everything's
brother.
crazy?
Googleable.
What's
It's
so
people
crazy?
like
Say you
him.
What's
can't
so
stay on
crazy?
top.
Y'all be promoting this bullshit so much. Y'all even got the women up here supporting this shit.
I need.
Oh no, it didn't,
All right,
yo.
you can cut it
Let
out,
me
bro.
ask you a
Damn.
question.
Man, that
Have
Yo,
nigga,
any
this
of
some
you niggas,
bullshit.
bro,
Go
he
You
ahead,
talking
mute
talking,
him
about
up,
he ducked
KO.
have any of
Shakur?
you
bro. They
niggas,
shouldn't have let him out, bro.
oh, listen.
Clearly,
Hey,
that
he
It's
ain't
nigga
duck
off
neither one of
Nah,
them
drugs.
niggas
I
neither.
don't want to listen. I'm tired of
listen.
hearing you talk, bro.
Man,
You
fuck
talk
It's
too
you,
fuck
much.
niggas
goofy.
like
You
you
talk too
is
much,
the reason
bro.
why I was in there. See, I
Go,
was in
Damn,
there
that
because I
nigga
was
he
goddamn
be
trying to
acting like, bro, you,
terrorize
man,
niggas.
bro,
hey,
you
Like,
act
go
like
get a
you on some
job, then,
gang banging
nigga.
shit for
you been
Devin,
here
This
bro.
too
nigga
Chill
late.
out, my
angry,
nigga.
boy.
God
Like
damn.
niggas be
All I'm
gang
saying is,
banging
Hey,
and shit.
if Devin
has
would have yoked the bitch up, I would have been like, Devin,
For
bro, you
fighters
tripping,
though,
bro. I'm
bro,
not
niggas
fucking
be
with that
acting
shit.
like they know these niggas personally the way they
Whew.
take up for niggas.
That's what I'm trying
Yeah.
to tell you. You just said Tank need to be on ice and we need to wait. Do you know this
I
hey,
nigga?
didn't say
man,
shit. You
hey,
talking to the
look at
wrong
my
person. I
profile
didn't
pic.
say shit like that.
I'm
I'm
finna hit
saying
your
though,
PO and get you locked back up
I
because you
just
on the
wanna
panel going crazy right now.
I just wanna
I'm a
ask
drive and get your ass.
I just
Come
wanna ask
across
you,
the
do any of y'all know
way.
Tank? Do any of y'all know Tank?
Wild.
We Ken, but you niggas gay. Like it's the gay niggas
But
Ken.
what
Who the
KO,
fuck I care
why
about
I
you fat
find this
ass
Oh
so
niggas?
KO.
shit,
funny?
yo.
You was
KO,
in
why
jail thinking
Hold
about the
on, hold on,
boxing
hold on.
panel, bro.
Let me hear what
Yeah,
Sosko
cause I
saying.
can't I can't
Devontae,
fuck with
hold
the
on a
panel, you
second, bro.
feel
Hold
me?
on a second, fam. What did you say,
KO,
Sosko?
what
What
I
up?
find is so funny is when you go Google a definition, I'm not saying that is the correct definition. I'm just saying Google gives a somewhat accurate definition of what the face of boxing is. If you look at the terminologies and the synonyms that they gave us, nobody fits that but Gervonta Tank Davis, whether it's negative or positive. But
That.
I use that to say they coming at him with all this. Not saying he's guilty or not guilty. If he's guilty, he should go to jail. If he's not guilty, he should not go to jail. But it shows you that this man is the face of boxing because everybody talking about him.
No, I agree. And you know what? Can I just say one last thing, little KO?
Yeah, go ahead.
So I'll say this. If you only care about domestic violence charges when it's again levied against one person, it's a chances are because you care more about that person and what happens to them, whether it's a negative or a positive, right? And that's my only issue here because again, I'm not defending Tank, and I only have I really don't have a problem with people prejudging. Like if he's worn out his goodwill because he has multiple allegations, I have no problem with that. Like I don't have people saying, "Oh, it's looking funny. He might be a domestic abuser." I have no problem with that. If we want to like get rid of him, pack him up again, I say let's put him in some rice and see how it work out. I'm not here to defend him. The problem is that you're not willing to do that for other people. You don't. People are not consistent with their stance because again, we allow Turkey Al Sheikh to promote Devin versus Norman, and no one had an issue with the outstanding allegations to the point where the mother of his child alleged that she had been abused for 16 months, and she restricted him from seeing his own child. And no one brought that up throughout the entire build up of the last couple months until they just got, I think they both dropped the charges recently. The entire build up, no one had an issue with that, right? And we're saying, yes, Tank has a previous, because he yoked the girl up, which again was wrong. And that's why he, to me, he doesn't deserve the benefit of the doubt. I'm not saying he deserves the benefit of the doubt. That's not my argument. My argument is that Devin has also had a gun charge. He has also attacked a civilian at the fair. And now he's had an allegation against the mother of his child to the point where the judge restricted him from seeing his own child. That's also a history. But somehow that history didn't come into play throughout this buildup. So I'm just saying, I just want some consistency, right? If allegations are enough to cancel a fight, it needs to be universal. That's all I'm saying.
It should be universal.
And I don't have a problem with people trashing Tank because I'm trashing Tank. I don't like this fight anyway, so I don't feel like it's a big loss anyway. I mean, to him financially, yes, but hey, that's what you get. You set these up in these situations. So that's all I'm saying. It's like y'all need
I'm
to be consistent.
All
I'm gonna say
right,
it
we'll
like
end
this.
it. We'll end it with that, bro. Cause I gotta go. Salute to y'all. Salute to Miss KO. Please go subscribe to the vlog. We got Jalen James with the 2-piece. No biscuit in the super chat. She also said she lied. LMAO. I don't know who said what. Who lied? I don't know what you're talking about, bro. But salute to you. Salute to everybody in the chat. We'll see y'all Wednesday night at 7:30. Be sure to catch out the daily content that we're dropping tomorrow. I'm sure I have some fire loading up for y'all. Smash the like, sub to the channel. We'll catch y'all on the next one. We out of here. Peace.